Podcast. This is your host P. What's going on today? I got special guests here. Y'all entertain y'all stuff. Introduce y'all stuff at the moment right now. Let's go.
What's going on? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Cam, you know what I'm saying? Finally right here, back with another video, man. What's up?
Here's ways to bring it back with LifeWppodcast.
It's to Death Row and your Sirius.
Live with your earworm in this bitch.
Big dog. Then you gonna introduce yourself, Biz?
Oh, I'm his wife. They don't need to follow me.
Well, look, y'all, we got a special episode today. First, I want to shout out to the people that didn't make it tonight. They had dire situations going on in their life, and they had other things that was more important. So I'm not mad at y'all. I commend y'all for taking up and standing up to y'allself and doing the right thing and living your life for you. Congratulations, and I hope y'all get y'all shit settled. Back to the episode. Let's get it. What's wrong, y'all? Okay, y'all good? I gotta get my cool shades too, man. What's up? I gotta get my shades. Nigga, I'm gonna put shades on. Let's go.
Shit, when we
Let's go.
cracking open the niggas, you know what we doing, man.
Hey, this is the Life of P podcast. I'm the host P, guys. And you know, every day I think sometimes I just think like there's a new way to make money in this world. You can make money on a podcast one day, you know? And like I'm trying to do that. So support the guy, like, subscribe to the page. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the things that you can view me on. Salute. I want my co-host and our famous guy in the glasses right there to tell the cast what the topic of discussion is.
So today, we're going to talk about why is it so hard or difficult to be in a relationship in 2025.
These hoes ain't loyal.
That was close. You did good. That was close. It's dating in 2025. Why is it so hard, guys? Why does it suck? Why does it suck? So, Beezy, I want to start this with you today, Beezy. I want to see what you got to say. Can you tell me how do you feel about that?
I mean, I can't really talk about why it's so hard to date when I'm married. So I don't even 25. It's kind of
You're wrong. You have how many single friends? And how many times do they call you when they going through hell?
I personally don't know, like personally, how that is. You know, that's. If you had an idea, Bees, of why would it be so hard? I mean, cause ain't nobody really trying to date for real. Ain't nobody really trying to be in a relationship. Everybody just, it's been like that for the last few years.
Yeah,
It ain't just 25. That's what I'm like. It ain't changed. I can't really say too much. It's the same old at this point.
Yeah,
And
I
they
agree.
Yeah, that bitch don't look bad. Like,
I agree.
that bitch don't look
I
bad.
think everybody's just enjoying each other's company and all that while they young and, you know, ain't really looking for nothing too
So
serious.
young is an excuse, is what you're telling me?
I ain't gonna say it is an excuse, but
Do you believe it yourself that it's an excuse?
Man, no, I wouldn't say excuse,
No.
but some people use it as
yeah, I
an
was just
excuse.
gonna say they
Because they'll be
definitely
like, I didn't been in a quote unquote real relationship and they hurt me, they did this and that, so they're gonna be like, they ain't really trying to date no more for real. They just want you to, you know, talk to them, you talk to them and they talk to you and
Be around.
go out. Basically,
What you
be in a
doing?
relationship without being in a
What you
relationship.
doing? Text every 10 minutes?
That's crazy work.
What did you say?
Hey,
Hey,
can somebody hand me my vape or whatever?
Kinda though, real.
Look. Dating, I think the new age of people, they just want to use people. For the majority. I'm not going to say everybody. There's the rare, beautiful soul out there that doesn't want to use anybody. And they feel like they owe the world not to use it. You understand me? Some people wake up every day, how I'm going to get this out of this person? How I'm going to get that? They wake up, that's the first thing they think about. Who can I use today? And I can name 10 people right now. But I ain't going to expose them that bad. You hear me? But they wake up every day, who can I use? And that's why dating in 2025 is trash, because everybody is trying to use somebody. And this ain't new. This been happening. But social media, in my opinion, makes the shit worse.
Way worse.
It's the phone.
Way worse. You just you can click, get on Instagram and see your dream girl or dream guy.
Yeah.
100 of them. So
They need to take it back in the day when you had to call a house phone, talk, or you had to go walk to it, you had to ride the bike to it, or something.
Hey,
Write a love
you had to
letter.
walk down the street of daddy. You had to make sure the daddy ain't see you sneak through the back door. They ain't got that no more.
They do that tradition.
Oh, they definitely
Oh
doing that.
Lord.
I ain't gonna lie, I think a lot of people got the illusion of options. Like social media has given people the illusion that they got so many different people to choose from.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people you would never meet, you gonna never see, you gonna never talk to them, and even if you do, like it ain't guaranteed that you gonna build a meaningful connection with them. So
I think a lot of it be like the what if, like
And then
what if I
another
do see
thing,
her, do
I
see
feel
her.
like most people they just trauma bond and anything. So whatever.
Do you think that people use trauma as a way to get attention on the internet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
most definitely.
Definitely.
That's how most people
And
get
not just
paid.
with relationships, with anything.
That's how they be getting paid on the internet. Big trauma.
Okay, that's whoa. Go ahead, finish what you were saying. I ain't being interrupted.
Right?
No, keep going.
Hey, first of all, did everybody introduce themselves?
Yeah, we did. They
Oh,
should
okay.
show something.
Life with P podcast, y'all. This is P. Shout out to the people that didn't come today. I love y'all still. I have no hate against you. But just when I don't answer your phone call, just don't get mad. So boom, Beezy. Let's get back to you over there. You quiet as a mouse right now, and it's giving like it's not giving at all right now.
All right,
So-
don't gotta call me out like that.
All right, Beezy. If you were a single woman in 2025, all right, a fake scenario. You already have 3 kids, and you ever watch Pop the Balloon? As soon as the lady say, "I got a kid," they pop the balloon. If you were to go on Pop the Balloon, how do you feel your time will be there?
They're gonna instantly pop. As soon as I walk out.
Why do you feel that? Why do you feel that?
I'm not really a lot of type. So I mean, if you,
I don't think so,
I
Beez.
feel like no. Listen. So I feel like the people that be on Pop the Balloon, they be kind of
Superficial?
yeah. So
The men and women, or just the women?
both,
I think both. Yeah.
both.
Think the people lying low key too?
Yeah, I do.
Hell yeah. They done told some of the lies on that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just feel like it just.
Do you think that anybody, in your opinion, do y'all think that Pop the Balloon is actually helping the dating world at all?
No.
Do you think it's there?
That shit gonna humiliate.
All right, what about their efforts, like the people that's behind it? You think they genuinely trying to help people date, or they trying to get
No,
content?
I think it's both on the cool because they be like maybe
Okay.
somebody would find some type of love.
Yeah, because I done heard a couple of them actually find love and
Yeah, they'll actually go on a date and stuff like that, but like the ones with Woody and them, man, that's
Oh yeah, the 20v20 is content. Yeah,
I feel like even
that's
with that
definitely
lady,
content.
The lady that be doing Pop the Balloon, I feel like
the
with
ones on
her,
Netflix.
yeah, I feel
No,
like
not the one Netflix. No.
I think
I ain't gonna lie, she be messy as
She
fuck.
be messy.
Hey, so why don't you like him? Like,
Yeah,
One
his
of them
face.
isn't true.
His face. First of all, as soon as the bitch come on my face, I'm about to slap you right there. I'm about to get mad. First of all, I'm about to get mad. I don't care who the fuck you is. I'm about to get mad. You hear me? I'm from Baton Rouge. I'm about to get mad at you. You talking about some, I don't like his face?
Yeah.
You could have said something else. You hear me?
You don't like my face.
You don't like my face?
That'd be embarrassing.
What?
Not only that, when you first walk through the door, you hear.
Boy.
Everybody, you gonna get
You ain't say a word.
Hey.
All they see your face.
You can't even say that.
That's-
Everybody start laughing.
That right there is a detrimental moment in this
Yeah,
show.
and
Like,
you still gotta go past everybody
and
and
then you content now. You content now. Like,
Why you don't like him?
They be the most dumbest stuff.
yo. So why you think she do that? After everybody pop the balloon, why don't she say, "Oh, that's all pop the balloon"? She going to every single individual talking about something. Why did you pop your balloon?
Content.
That's messy shit. Boy.
Exactly.
And look, the only thing they can say, they'll say what they gotta say. They'll be like, "We wouldn't need my type anyway." Well,
No.
Hey, notice that she asked him, "What is it your type?" Like, obviously, I popped the fucking balloon, baby.
she get
Fuck
this
the
face.
She
I
talking
Hey.
about you ain't got no dress game. You look dusty.
I don't like the outfit. It's not giving you.
They be on the board, man.
Right ear beating, left ear.
So we done all came to conclusion that pop the balloon and 20v20 is not helping the dating world at all.
It's hurting.
It's just content shit, right?
It's hurting some people.
What actually helps dating though? Anything, anybody?
Ooh,
yourself, going out there.
I mean, yeah, you gotta put yourself.
What about
out
the
there.
millions of guys that go out there and get rejected daily?
You got to live that. You can't just get rejected.
What if you get rejected every day?
I mean,
Keep
you gotta
going.
put up shots.
Keep going. Keep
That's
going.
like
You really ain't got no choice.
like
You gotta
shit.
keep
You
going.
gotta put
Keep going.
You gotta keep going.
All right, so you don't think they should change something about themselves before they keep going? Because obviously
Okay,
something
wait.
is wrong.
Like this, baby, man. Some people like change your type, but then you got people having like high expectations for people. that
Hey,
just
there
shit
you
on
go.
you, too.
Everybody has
So,
too many
Now I
expectations.
kind of feel like they be like, well, I want the baddest, baddest girl in the world type thing.
Baddest bitch
Are
quality.
you the top nigga head dog? Cause most ones want the one that.
All right, I see you, Herb. I see you, Herb. Thank you for the comments. We up. It's lit. All right, Herb. I see him in the comments. Let's go.
What's that word?
Herb and Evan. Herb
You
and
should have been
Evan.
here, baby.
Yes, sir. Big Herb. Man, look. If I was a single guy, in no way it'll ever happen, guys. She's not letting me go. But boom. If I was a single guy and I was to approach dating in 2025, now, first of all, I would never get in a relationship. This is my personal opinion. Because I already see what relationships bring. I already see what getting to know people bring. It's all drama. It's all BS. It's all crazy nut shit. It's never no positive shit. And when you try to be positive to people these days, they take advantage of you.
Do they?
It's like everybody trying to show off on the internet how I took advantage of a guy or how I took advantage of a girl, how I played a fucked a friend or a sister or some shit like that. It's a bragging right to say I fucked over a person now. You think you got cookie points, cool points for fucking over people. It's no real genuine people out here for the majority vote. Everybody trying to use somebody, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own agenda. That's definitely true.
At one point in your life, you gotta realize, damn, I'm a bad person. But in 2025, there's no such thing as people as self-realization doesn't
And
exist.
they glorify it.
Accountability, self-realization, and things that people just look at themselves in the mirror and say, ooh, I fucked up, I'm bad. Like you done smoked 30 blunts in one day, drunk buku alcohol, you miss work, and you don't even think you're a bad person. You think you're still good. You done prayed to God and everything.
Wait.
I don't see a correlation.
All I'm trying to say is, dating starts at the person. If you're not a good person, you shouldn't be dating.
That's why I say you gotta live
Yeah,
yourself.
You feel me?
That's right.
Because not only are you ruining your life more, you ruining somebody else's life. Maybe somebody that was innocent. And not innocent as the world, but innocent as if they really genuinely want to know you. You see what I'm saying? They got hella people right now, as we speaking on this mic. They got people right now on a date right now. Think about that. Millions of people in the world are on a date right now as we speaking. They at the restaurant, the waiter then walked up, the waitress, oh, what do y'all like to drink? She said, look, give me the house margarita, whoop-de-whoop. Give me the crab ball, give me the crab ball, the steak, extra large shrimp. And he just said, look, just give me the quesadilla or the burger.
Give me a lemon
Like,
water.
give me some bacon.
I got the
But she done
perfect
ordered like
example,
18 things on the menu already.
I got the perfect
The
example.
red flag. All right, go.
I know y'all watch Booty Call.
Yeah.
And when
One of my favorite movies.
when old boy took Jamie Foxx out and she brought her friend, they got to that restaurant. She ain't want to mess with Buns, but when they sat down, she was like, all right, let me get this, and this. That boy said, damn. He was like, damn, the chick. Like, if you finna order all this, you know what's finna happen after this type shit. And I feel like that be fucked up too. Like, I feel like don't take nobody out if you ain't got the money to spend. Don't agree to it.
But you also
That's
don't
true,
take
that's
somebody
true.
out knowing they're gonna take advantage of your ass.
Right.
But look,
You wouldn't know that,
put
though.
like this. I don't
You
think
wouldn't know
she
until you
wasn't
get
trying to take advantage of you. You gotta understand the type of man she dated and the type of nigga he was on,
Yeah.
like on the movie wise. He was a nigga that's finna go shoot dice on the block. She looked like she messed with nothing but ball players.
CEO.
So, but she know she ain't gonna eat all that food. So what she ordering it all for?
To see if he can buy it.
Just yeah, that's just too much.
Really
And I'm talking about back in the day. You tell them to give me the most expensive wine, boy. A glass of wine, shit, probably finna cost you $120 right there. Gonna bring out the oldest, knock the dust off it right quick, and blow it up.
No bullshit. I just seen some shit like that on TikTok where they paid like $2,000 for a two-ounce cup of some fucking.
It's like we
Hey,
was on
that's like
GTA,
DDG
that's
say he
how
paid
much
$50 for a bottle of water.
Yeah.
That'd be $100,000.
$100 for a shot? You out your mind.
I All right, so who more wrong in the dating game right now, men or women?
Both of them.
It's both. It's
You
both.
can't put it on
You
one
can't
team,
even do it,
both
huh?
of them
But
choke.
who's worse though? It
Ain't
gotta
no
be a
worse.
worse. It
No,
got
it's
to be. From
I mean, I feel
since
like
the
we
beginning of
biased.
time, we had yin and yang,
I was
good and
gonna
evil.
say both genders is biased.
Yeah, because I would say women.
I'm
But
gonna say
then a
women
woman
too.
gonna say a man.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. And I can give examples of why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna say men was, but women caught on the game and used it to their advantage.
All right, so do you think men are catching up the game now? All these women
Yes.
ask for bread and shit.
Definitely.
So I was on Threads the other day, and it's like niggas they coming up on that now. Just the first 30 minutes talking to a girl, she say, "Ooh, my light bill due,"
Oh,
or
yeah.
like
They
I got
would.
my
Them
cell
niggas
phone,
go
I only got
crazy.
$30.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
feed my family, or some crazy shit.
And them
She
niggas
asked for
still
bread.
go crazy.
I
Off
got
for
one
real.
question.
You got
Would
some
you-
girls out there that's gonna
Would
pay
you
that.
test it out though? Like, would you test it out see if she really needed or like she really in a top?
Oh,
let me-
it's
let me-
many ways you can test it out.
I know, but
Show
you
me
like,
the bill.
alright, she say she hungry. Boom, send her that one time. Now she asks you the next day. Oh, I know.
No,
That's
but you
gonna
gotta
make
think
sense.
about it.
You said
Think
how
about it.
many
She's
times
gonna
you
ask
can
again
get
because
it.
she
Like,
gonna
how
think
many
you a
times
duck
you
if you send it the first time.
Then
She
trying to-
asking 20 niggas
I
right now
like
for
to
the
play
same
that
shit.
game. So I'm
She
like,
came up
you
on
need
150 in
$10.
one night.
Next day you need
See,
Now her and the girls don't eat on
I'll
her.
let that slide for like 2 days. For two times, not 2 days. I'll let that slide.
How
2
much you
times.
sending? How much you would send her? If she say food, how much you gonna send? You gonna send her enough to make sure she eat you like get her
If
through
she
the whole
says
day?
she's hungry, 20.
So have you ever
Really?
actually sent the 20?
Yeah, I sent
How did you feel when you sent it?
I sent
I really ain't. I felt like
$15.
I was doing good. Every time I do something, I feel like I'm doing a good.
All right, when she came back 20 minutes later and said it wasn't enough.
Never said that.
See, they
But
never
he-
said that. Nah, they probably came back a week later and was like, "Oh, I'm hungry again." And then so now I'm like, "Okay, cool. So
no.
what you do?
They ain't
Like, what's
gonna
going on?"
say it like that. They gonna be like, man, I'm hungry. I don't know what to eat.
Yeah. But then I start thinking, man, like,
Me
okay,
either.
so what you do? Like, how you even like?
yeah, like, how you even taking care
Because
of yourself?
DoorDash.
last week I was cool with that because you know I'm not tripping. I give you 20. This week now I'm like, okay, what do you
Like you
really
ain't got
do?
no money,
You know what I'm saying?
or you just trying to get money out of me so you
Yeah,
can keep
like-
your money.
Yeah, I'm
That's really what it is.
I'll let that
They
slide
never do
twice.
stuff like that.
Twice. After the twice, you gotta leave me alone, bro. I gotta leave it alone. Cause I'm gonna go broke.
Okay. I'm glad you said that because what about the girls when you say no and they say, oh, you broke, you're a piece of shit, you ain't
Well,
nothing.
think
Nah,
of
see,
what
that
you
never
gonna
happened to
think.
me neither. That
Think
didn't happen
what
to
you
me
gonna
neither.
think. Think what you gonna think.
I never had.
But
that.
you actually liked her though. You really thought you could do something with her.
I can't.
But now she done called you broke and shit, you can't fuck with her no more. How you feel after that?
Nobody
So
calling
you
me
say
back.
no and she calling you broke?
Yeah, and now you can't talk to them more because she on some bullshit.
They don't have to.
You gotta leave her alone. Cause like she tried to dent your pride.
She trying to manipulate you.
bit.
She
Trying
trying,
to emasculate you.
trying to do the worst psychology when you send that money to prove not broke.
No, and then when she asked you that question, she know you ain't broke.
But
She
she know
went
your
to the
pride.
business.
Let's do some money. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Hey,
No,
is
but
it
you know
is it
pride-
like a butthurt thing though when they say that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
It's the
That's
worst
different.
They
psychology.
pride be hurt because they feel like they can get anything out of niggas.
I knew that shit was dark on that side. You see that shit?
Yeah.
I knew that
I
bitch.
think that look better right there.
Yeah, this looks better. I thought it was dark over there. But yeah, dating is hard because people don't want to date like we just said. They don't really want to date, they just want to use people. And the people that do genuine on the date, they end up being kind of weird. And weird is not always a bad thing. I learned that a long time ago. Being weird is not a bad thing. Everybody got their quirk. Everybody got their niche, whatever they say. And like people, sometimes people match perfectly. Like damn, you talk to this person, y'all still talking years later. But sometimes you just don't match. Like I can tell you a personal experience from my past. I took a girl on a date. You hear me? I ain't had no coat, and I already knew I was fucking up. I knew I was already putting myself in the red when I told her to come pick me up. So I expected the worst already. And when she came pick me up, I could see the look on her face. Like I gotta pick this nigga up. I seen
Yeah,
it.
that make you lose points.
It
immediately.
hella points. And I saw the look on her
You
face.
gonna pay for the gas.
I knew the day was over with. So we get to the restaurant and she ordered a steak and shit. I'm like, man, what? I knew it was over with. I paid for the food, by the way. I just didn't have no car to get to the restaurant. I just needed it for the ride. She ordered the steak and all mashed potato and baked potato with all kind of shrimp and shit in it. She didn't eat one bite of the food.
That one back
Oh.
to that nigga.
Hell
That
no.
one
No,
back to that nigga.
I would.
I would have ate that shit.
That was my last date with a light-skinned girl in my life.
Mm.
I never went out with another light-skinned woman after that.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel you on that, cause I I used to be heavy on light skin. Now I'm kind of like, I'm more into the dark
Pretty,
skin.
it's the pretty
skin.
privilege shit. Like they just think, oh, I'm pretty. They just supposed to pay for all kind of shit, and you just think, oh, I can just do whatever I want. I ain't gotta listen to no nigga or nothing like that. After that, I don't think I went on too many dates. Was it trauma, or was it smart? Was I being smart?
Trauma.
I think it's a little bit of both. It might have been a little trauma, but it was a little being smart too, because what the fuck I need a date for? I don't need no date. I'm good over here playing PS2, PS4, PS3.
I wouldn't suggest no
I don't
better date
need no.
until
You
you got
feel me?
everything.
Cam,
down
how
pat.
many girls did I bring to the house, straight to the house, and I ain't take them on no date?
Hey.
You don't want to get in trouble with me easy. You don't want to get in trouble. You know.
Hey, a good amount.
All right, there you go. Good answer. Good
But
answer. Because I learned my lesson.
I don't suggest nobody, to man or women, to date until you actually got everything
Got your
down
shit
pat.
together.
Because I mean, you're not gonna like be your 100% self. You're gonna be your true self, because you know.
So you saying a man shouldn't date till he has a car?
Man, yeah.
Definitely.
All right. What about all the
Because you
kids
gotta
I
date-
had when I ain't had no car? I had
because-
kids. I had dates. I had long-term
You gotta date
girlfriends, and I didn't have a
when it
car.
comes
What?
to-
How do you explain that?
When it comes to the car situation, the girls like to, be catered to. They want to be passenger princess, pick them up, whoop, open the door for them. That's how I see, dates going. Now you got some dudes that be like, come pick me up, we gonna split the bill and all that.
All right.
I wasn't raised like that. I'm not mad at that, because you gotta do what you gotta do if you really like that person. But I would suggest that you to get your stuff together first and then try to pursue somebody. That way they can't go back and be like, okay, he lacking this, he lacking that. I had to do
Okay, and
this, I
that's
had to
just
do
a thoughtful advice, right?
that. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like in this day and age, where how fucked up the dating market is, sometimes you might have to fuck around and hit a bitch with the 50-50 and split the bill and see how she reacts. Like,
Facts.
and if she
Facts.
cool with it,
Facts.
okay, shit, next time you go on
Yeah.
again, shit, that's
I
all
had a
it
girl
is.
say,
She's a
please
keeper.
don't do that.
To 50-50?
I told her, you finna pay for your food, I'm finna pay for my food.
Mm.
I'm like, she like, oh, no, don't do that. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like,
How she look?
It don't matter.
Yes,
she
it do.
look good.
Was she light skinned?
Light skin?
Was she a light skinned female?
No. She
Nigga
was brown.
said light skin.
Brown count as light skinned. They think they light skinned too.
Shit,
Brown, like shit, kind of darker than them two put together. When she wasn't
Nigga,
dark,
she had to be damn near dark skinned.
Yeah, she dark
Not
skinned,
like,
man.
All right, answer this question: is Cam dark skinned or brown?
brown.
That nigga low key dark skin. He like a light
That's
dark
that
skin.
sun.
He
Them
dark
that say
skinned.
light dark.
He
I-
dark
Them that say
skinned.
the
Yeah,
music
that's
was light
fine.
skin.
I'm my mama real color in real life. Just a shade.
I don't know who
shade.
told you that lie.
My mama
I don't know who told you that
I'm
lie.
like 2 shades. No, my mama like.
You darker than
Light
Paul
skin.
Drake though, fam.
Oh my god, your mama don't like
I don't know about
No,
that.
my real color. My real color. Don't say the plant darken me.
Bro, you was never
I'm lighter than Paul Drake.
He is
Real
light
color,
skin.
though, real color.
All right, you might be a little bit at one point in your life,
Yeah,
but
the plant-
you
the
was
plant
never
darken
close to
me.
your mama color. Be real.
Yeah, you was never.
I
I've been
have-
knowing you
I
my
have
whole life, bro.
pictures. I have.
Man, I just showed you a picture of Cam at a young age. What you thought about that? What color was he in that picture?
Not like you and your mama color.
Thank you. And he had to be like 12 or 10 or some shit like in that picture I
I
showed.
think I'm in the brown. I'm brown.
Yeah.
I ain't dark skinned.
I'd say you was brown, but you like the Sunday charcoal you a little bit. A dark skinned nigga Jigga is like a dark skinned nigga. Like.
I wouldn't even say that. I think dark skin is like Idris Elba and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
Dark skin is like my mama.
No, that's chocolate. That's dark.
No,
Wait,
that's not chocolate.
that's dark
That's
chocolate.
dark skin.
Yeah, dark skin.
My mama
No,
and my
y'all
mama.
got the misinterpretation. Denzel Washington is the dark skinned man.
No, he's
Hell
not. No, he's not.
Hell
no.
Look, people like this Morris Chestnut.
Oh.
Morris Chestnut
Yeah.
is a dark
That's
skin.
a dark skin
So
nigga.
there's no such thing as brown in my opinion. That's light skin and dark skin. Denzel is
I mean,
dark
nah, I don't
skin.
agree
Idris
with that.
Elba is
Wait a
dark
minute.
skin.
That's
Hold on.
wait,
I don't
wait, you
agree
just
with that.
kind of, cause Katie is.
She dark skinned.
No, she
No,
not.
she's not.
Hey, it's
That's
brown.
brown.
There's no such thing as just brown guys.
That's it.
It got.
There's
it
light
got-
skin and there's dark skin.
So
That's
what are you
it.
called?
I
I'm
done
light
heard
skinned.
yellow, I done heard
For the longest time,
red.
you said you were
I
light.
done heard light skin.
I I fought it, but I'm light skinned. I can't be lying about that.
I ain't gonna lie, red and yellow is different. I see some red
and yellow
people,
is different.
and I see
Just
some
like caramel light skin.
All right, but you gonna pop the balloon right now, and the girl says she don't like light skin. She gonna pop the red nigga and she gonna pop the yellow nigga.
Oh yeah, well,
They all light skinned too.
Yeah,
Think about that majority
they got
rules.
shades. They got shades of light skin.
They do got shades, but you light skin or you dark skin, pick one. That's the facts.
that ain't true. You got yellow. So what you say to the yellow people?
Light skin.
I ain't gonna lie, you yellow, you definitely light skin.
Light skin is yellow.
Yellow.
Caesar is light skin.
Yeah,
You might want to deny it. You might want to deny this shit, but
He's definitely light skin.
Now he brown kinda, like he crispy brown.
Yeah, that nigga got a little darker. I ain't gonna
back to the topic. This light skin versus dark skin war. Why do women want a dark skinned man at the end of the day?
They say light skinned dudes act like bitches.
That is what.
And I ain't gonna lie, I did like all my cousins, my friends.
I done
they all
seen more
said-
dark skinned niggas crash out though and destroy a whole car and a house and
Them
kicked all that
crash
shit out.
We talk them crash
that's
out.
crashing
Them crash
out.
out. We talking
I
about
done seen
act
more
like
dark
a
skinned
pure
niggas crash
bitch.
out though.
I'm talking about like a pure bitch crybaby.
Yeah, I done heard.
I mean, if you a crash out, you low key act like a bitch.
Not even that. I done heard.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say the truth, but I done heard like girls say light skins is just like too self-centered and pretty
Mhm.
boy.
It's sassy.
Sassy.
All right, I heard the pretty boy type shit. I heard that.
Nigga,
Yeah,
you
light
straight
skin.
shit.
I always tell I would never date another light skin because they,
Man,
you know,
oh
they too
That
conceited.
Drake-
They
I
feel
Drake-
themselves
Oh
too
my
much.
god.
So every light skinned nigga you met just felt themselves too much?
Yes,
It was a majority?
it was a majority. They just thought they was just
Better.
dumb niggas, and that was a problem for me.
You
So-
know what? I think the problem is, what a lot of women not gonna admit, they don't like to be with niggas that look better than them.
No, that's not
Like,
Mm.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I
That's why they call you a
shit,
pretty
like,
boy and all that type of
Yeah,
shit.
they don't like to be with a nigga that look better than them because it make them feel insecure.
Nope, not
But do
That's
you
why a
feel
lot of ugly niggas winning. Why you
do
think the
feel like
ugly niggas and fat niggas winning right
You
now?
gonna say a quote unquote pretty nigga get up like a basic type of girl so he feel better?
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
Yeah,
saying?
he
yeah,
might if
yeah.
he's insecure, yes. Like, right.
That's
But shit, I'm go for I'm going
Right,
for
these
I go for
people,
young
why
niggas,
these
niggas
people saying like
that-
medium ugly niggas? No, they say like medium ugly niggas, so they can feel better about themselves.
They say the ugly niggas treat them better.
That one.
I done heard ugly niggas crash out quick.
First off, you could be a nigga could be fat, ugly, cockeyed. It don't matter.
Nigga,
It don't even matter because some, you know, some niggas still just do what they do. They'll leave you for the next person. You hear me say what they say? Because they feel like they can't, and they can still look ugly. They still think that they got options.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
All psychology.
All right. So what do you guys think about black men dating white women?
That's
I
my
mean,
bad.
I have a cousin that married a white girl.
I will love you.
But she act black though.
Okay, so why do black women on the internet hate it so much?
Because it makes them feel insecure about themselves as women. Because what a lot of these black men that go for white women say is that they go for white women because the majority of black women are loud, ignorant, you know, shit like that.
I'm glad you said that.
Saying that,
So do
they
you
just-
think that majority of black men date a white woman just because they're so different?
No, I think it's the other way around. I think white women go for the black guys. I don't think black guys go
No,
for
they go for them white girls.
So you think
but
white women
it ain't
fetishize
just-
black guys?
It ain't just
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's both.
yeah, it's both. They
I
both
don't just think
fetishize
black
each other.
guys go for the white women. I think it's both.
In today's age, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Why you gonna see like black people really dating Asian people and Japanese?
I was just talking
I mean,
about
they
that.
started to do that a
Yeah,
lot.
the
older.
passport-
Because
like-
you got to think about it, Asian people are more secluded.
Right, they stay more like in
If
their
you
own-
do see an Asian girl with a black guy, I promise you, she said something first.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably caught her in a
I
moment.
ain't gonna lie, I be seeing
That's
videos
some
of
blazing
niggas
also.
in Asian countries, the women will literally go right up to them like, oh, you so handsome.
You handsome black man.
Yeah, shit like
The
that.
Dominican Republic, they not playing no games like that.
Well, Dominican.
Dominican
Let's
Republic.
go.
As soon as you have all the Jeep, they jumping on everybody.
You already know why though.
They trying to get that
They
They
green.
trying to get
Oh,
money. That's
She
bread.
come back to,
They think you got bread.
To the letter of free.
All right, I got another hot question, guys. If y'all was y'all younger self right now, and what would y'all tell y'all self about dating if you was to have a FaceTime with your younger self right now?
I tell myself, wait.
Yeah.
Until you actually know what dating comes with.
Figure out what you want in life first, and then align yourself with a woman that has the same views and values as you. Because the Bible says you gotta be equally yoked as your partner. So if you believe in Jesus, you can't go looking for no woman that's quote unquote spiritual and don't believe in Jesus. It's not gonna work.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
The most
Yeah, because
spiritual.
dating when you young, you're not
language.
really dating because you dating because you like how she look and she pretty.
That's the majority of people though. That's the majority of people.
Yeah.
I'll be like, man, love yourself first, man.
What if you already love yourself?
Huh?
What if you already love yourself?
And just wait.
You ain't even see. I feel like when you say like that, I kind of go way deeper. Like you don't even really know what love is for real. You say you love yourself, but your love is like, oh, I'm gonna do this for myself to make myself look this. Oh, that's loving yourself. Nah, love yourself, like all your flaws, everything. Cause it's some shit people will bring out you that you didn't even know you had in you. You might meet a person, you're like, damn, I didn't even know that about myself. Cause you rushed out the trying to find somebody that you thought was your type. You don't even know your type yet. Like Kendra said, you just like them because they look good.
Cause they pretty, yeah.
But
that's majority
they talk
young.
good.
That's majority young people though.
We
all got a girlfriend in
silver
elementary and
tongue.
middle school because she was pretty.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we didn't really know what she was capable of and who she
And
was
guess
for real.
guess how
She
she
just
looks
was
now?
pretty.
Hit that kind. She look crazy now, boy.
Yes, I'm telling myself, man, wait it out. Please wait it out.
And Weezy, what you telling yourself?
Man, if I was probably like you, don't just go chasing anything.
That's
like,
true.
You go chase anything, you gonna be
But
violently in love.
you don't think that don't build your confidence though if you go
Yeah, I
out?
think that's a-
Yeah, you
Everybody gotta go
gotta
through
do
that.
that shot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
do
gonna
that.
try, but don't fall, like don't get much somebody don't really love you as much as love them.
So you trying to save your younger self from a heartbreak.
Yeah, like,
But you gonna go.
you go with the whole thing,
You gotta
like,
go through that.
And
don't just rush into shit, man.
that's another thing. And you mess up, get that heartbreak at a young age. Now you don't want to be vulnerable to people no more. When you need to be vulnerable in order to open up to somebody.
That's what I'm
this
saying.
age, bro.
Choose correctly. Don't just fall for it and then
But
come
the
out
heartbreak at a young age teach you a lot of things in the future.
It really do. It really do.
Yeah.
That's why I say, I think I was telling somebody, I would rather get my heart broke early.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the
I
best
say
thing.
mine
Not
in
it's
my
not the best
teen
thing,
years,
but
I say
I'd rather.
If you like 40 years old and you ain't had your heart broke, I'm gonna pray for you.
Ooh.
That shit a
What I'm
problem.
saying,
Because
we going to jail.
at that point you're gonna want to kill something, you're gonna want to crash out,
Give me my heart
you're gonna want to
break.
jump off a
17,
bridge.
You go in that field or go in that dirt.
No bullshit.
She
You ain't
can
lying.
breathe.
Give me my heart break at 16, 17. Let me find something out first.
Nigga, I still remember the first time I got my heart broke. Nigga, I was in bed. Nigga, I was so hurt. Nigga, I was feeling physical pain. Like, in my stomach.
Real
hurt,
life
chest
heartburn.
hurting, like, wow.
I ain't never had that.
Nigga, I-
How long did it last? How long did it last?
Shit, for at least about a few weeks.
My shit lasted a whole year.
How long it took you to get over it though? Like all the way?
A few months.
A few months.
A year.
Was that everyday soaking though? Or was it like did you have to make yourself go outside and do?
Yeah, it's like you gotta make yourself move around and do
Yeah,
shit.
because if you don't, if you just sit still,
That shit gonna eat you up.
it's
Yeah.
gonna hurt, boy.
But then it give you a sense of satisfaction when they try to spin the block, but you done already moved on, so you don't really fall.
Why they do that, y'all think? Why they do
Well,
that?
they know they can't find what they
with
found
another
in you with
person.
another person. Like
Hey.
they can't do
I'm a
it.
victim of that. I can't say too much.
But I ain't gonna lie,
You
some
like
people
that,
messed up in the head. They gonna take it back, but they finna do you so dirty.
Shit, that's what I did.
I did it too.
I ain't gonna
I regretted that then. Feel like damn, I could have just left you alone. We could have went our separate ways, but you
But
wanna come
revenge
back.
It
is bittersweet.
really is. It really is.
I gotta give you a
'Cause
sexy
it feels
moment.
good, but at the end of the day, you know you did dirty.
Yeah, that was down bad.
Like you-
I don't wanna be like you. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Can't fight fire with fire.
And Bees, what you would tell your younger self, Bees?
Don't be over here listening to everybody, thinking that everybody like you.
Mm.
Or they really genuine with you. That's
Mm.
how you are with them. And not to let people run over
Pretty
you.
lies. You believe the pretty lies.
Yeah, don't let nobody play you and run over you.
Yeah, that's true. Take everything somebody say with a grain of salt.
Yep.
You know
And it's crazy. Why we
Even if
have to
it's
really
your
think
boy,
like that? That's why the world's so messed up, bro.
You never know.
They really got genuine people out here, and we just so messed up. Like we said, got our heart broke at a young age, and like that's why I said that vulnerability went away. So every time you talk to a girl, you're not gonna tell her how you really feel. And I ain't gonna lie, Shaq said that what made me like, dang, men really don't tell how they feel. He was like, I don't tell my wife how I feel. He said men are just provide love and something else. I'm like, dang, so if you really feel some type of way about so you really not gonna
bother that shit.
tell her?
Yeah, I think that's.
You gonna die, take her to the grave?
That's not that's a man thing.
It's a man thing.
That was
Man,
a
y'all
thing.
ever heard of that woman? It was this feminist. She had did an experiment where she basically became a man for like, and then she ended up killing herself because she felt like she couldn't talk to nobody. Like everybody was just. It's basically like as a man, you like a ghost.
Suck that shit up.
Yeah, because they only look at you to do
You ain't got no
those
time
little
to show no
things.
feelings.
If you can't protect
Then,
me, you gotta go.
The crazy part about that will make it worse is if you under 6 feet. Be real.
Oh my God!
You
And what you is?
I'm 5'9".
I mean, that's true though. I mean,
I'm
it's true, but it's
It's
not
the
true
facts.
at the same time.
It's real life facts though. Sometimes women don't see you if you under 6 feet. They don't see you at all. You can be flashy. You can do the most.
You gotta be on your stuff a little bit more. If you a
Oh
short
yeah,
dude
definitely.
and look good, keep
Oh,
up.
yeah,
keep
your
up
hygiene
yourself.
better be retarded.
For real.
And you better know how to dress.
You short and
And
stinky?
you better have
No,
some money, baby.
Lord.
You better have
Short and
everything
stinky.
down pat.
Dang.
Because you got some competition out there, boy.
A nigga could be 6'3", don't got shit going on, and look average, and he gonna pull more
You
bitches.
think what's that boy name in the NBA? Boy. You think they'll go for him?
That nigga got money though.
He got
Like,
Oh yeah,
that
you right,
nigga got
you
crazy
right. So they
bread.
gonna be like that money gonna talk.
It ain't gonna, his looks ain't gonna, they ain't gonna do for none of that.
It's like with
Once you
Charles
tell you in
White.
the NBA, my name Bull Bull.
Oh yeah, they,
NBA?
Travis Hunt and his girlfriend. I feel like she using that. Ooh, woo.
They got married.
I feel like
They got married.
They
Huh?
bought a $3.2 million house.
Well, no
She
prenup.
bought him
Hey, speaking of that though, y'all heard when they say Brittany Renner divorced Kevin Gates?
oh yeah. I just,
Y'all heard that? You think that's true or that's the fake shit?
What?
I mean, I think that might be true.
They say Brittany Renner divorced Kevin Gates already.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he
think they
did.
was
He
really
did
there,
walk.
though.
He did walk up on BET. They was like, why you ain't walking here with her? Cause she over there. He was like, I don't speak on people I love. I'm like,
You know how that nigga.
you know, like he trying to be so
I
discreet, man.
don't
Like,
think they really. I can't tell if they were really serious or.
no, that was really serious. I feel like that was really serious, but.
He trying to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yeah, that's why I don't think. That's why I
What
don't
she
think
was
it
doing
was
before
serious.
she
for real.
turned Muslim?
You know what she was doing?
She be one of them hoes going after basketball players.
Yes.
I swear to God, I really
What that
know
was?
she
PJ?
was.
She that was? She fucked up with PJ
PJ
Washington?
Washington.
Yeah, I think so.
Took all kind of bread down it.
She was a rapper nigga now, so she went from basketball player
That's why
to
I
rapper.
know. I
My
know
thing is how they
know
met.
who that was.
I want to know how they met. Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner.
Courtside.
I did an interview with him.
Who, Gates? Man, Gates know who that was and what he was into. That's why I don't think it was for real. I think they was just like, yeah, that's
Why she put the Muslim thing on her head and all that?
Because that's for the win Gates over.
It showed when they first met on the interview.
I think Gates Muslim.
Yeah.
Man, Gates
That's
over.
why she got the shit on her
What
head.
you call it? What's the right word for when you go from this to this? You think so?
Man, I think Gates told her to like
You know the word.
convert all that over.
Yeah, converted. She
turn
converted
Muslim.
into a Muslim.
Man, come on.
For Gates, right?
Yes.
I think
definitely
it was
for
for Gates. I think it
And
was.
she did that so Gates can't move her.
She just know how to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got
But
douche.
you can look up Gates' bread. He ain't really got that much bread like them basketball players.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Gates, I ain't gonna fake. He
Some basketball players
definitely,
getting 300.
shit, that nigga Gates been having money for a long
But
time.
if you look up his network, it only say 1.5
Hey, network
million.
don't mean
Oh,
that.
that's bullshit.
That ain't
He
shit.
definitely got more
That
than
can't be true,
1
right?
point. Yeah, I think that's.
That nigga definitely got more
I don't
than
got
think
that.
more
Gates
than
in the
You
one.
gotta think about the money he don't speak about.
I know 1 million. boy.
That dope money,
It's
huh?
like 2,
You gotta
3
think about the
million.
money he don't
They're
speak
gonna try
about.
you over that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying 1 million. He way over 1 million.
Yeah, network don't mean nothing. That's when the money they can prove.
Yeah, that thing. The government.
You know what network is? Network is like they calculate his house, his cars,
Your
his
assets.
properties,
Yeah.
the assets and shit. That's what they say.
I think that
They
nigga
can only
Gates worth
tell
like 5.
off what they they think you got. If you don't show the world what you got, how can they really tell your net worth?
Exactly.
So what you think J. Cole's network is right now?
J. Cole?
J. Cole.
I think J. Cole like a, but that's different though. J. Cole choose to live like that.
So what would you?
He don't hide his network.
Guess,
I think his shit by like 100 million or something like that.
I mean,
if you just guessed it right now,
I think so.
I
don't think.
Let's Google this shit. We got Google on here.
I don't think Google got him at 100.
Cause J. Cole, Google
I have him
probably
probably
like
over
10.
40. 100.
You ain't lying. Google will say some shit like 10. You ain't
Low
lying.
ass number 2.
You ain't lying. Oh, they say him at 60 million right now.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Do the weekend.
Oh, that nigga.
That's another
Weekend like
he don't show nothing though.
You like, huh?
Kendrick.
Oh, you did not. Weekend show it. You crazy.
Yeah, 140.
140 million.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that
But they said at 19 he was on work 38.5 million.
At 19.
Yeah, that 25 is 140.
Oh, 2019.
In 2019 it was 38.5.
Oh shit.
Them boys
I ain't gonna say weekend.
like-
Ooh.
Yeah, weekend shirt. I think Drizzy and the Bees. Huh?
Oh, Drizzy.
No, he ain't no billion.
300.
Nah.
Him and Weekend wasn't what?
He
Last time I
said
checked, Drizzy was like 260.
250 million.
I
He
checked.
up a B, I feel
He
like.
and the Bees.
I feel like he up a B
Shit,
though.
no, I'm looking at
Drake,
it.
nigga.
250 million.
Drake was at
260
last time I checked.
I'm telling you,
I feel like a lot of these artists, a lot of the money that these artists be
They
getting
do
from
tour.
these record labels be loans. So a lot of these niggas like, I can't say no names, but a lot of these niggas that get this money and be flexing and shit is really just a loan that they gotta pay back.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the profit that they
No,
gonna make
hey,
off
yeah.
that, not gonna
They
be
gotta do
high.
everything the label say. Dress
Real
like this,
They
go
real
to this
money
show,
come from
do
the
this show.
shows, that's why.
Nah,
The real back end is shows.
nigga, Tucker been in jail for
$4
the
million.
last 2 years.
broke to you?
That ain't really, bro.
Hey, broke to you?
You gotta think Tour, he famous, but he don't get as much
He not signed.
recognition, and he not signed. So it's like
And they try to kill him and put him in jail because he had the Bitcoin shit.
Hey, why they,
Yeah, bro,
why
they
they
tried to
said,
make his album an NFT.
Yeah, the NFT.
They said
And
they
he
tried to
sold
kill
like
R.
100
Kelly.
million copies or some shit like
They
that.
said they want the president to pardon him because they feel like they gonna kill R. Kelly soon.
Man, if they was gonna fuck
Anybody
kill
worry
R.
about
Kelly,
Robin?
they would've
I
been
don't think
killed
they
that
gonna
nigga.
kill.
They would have knocked him out 10 years ago.
They gonna kill Diddy though. Oh, they gonna fuck.
Oh, they
Oh,
gonna
they-
it's over.
Why? Hey, Diddy ain't in the population though. I don't think.
I don't think they gonna
I
kill.
think
probably
Diddy
gonna
is.
have him somewhere.
I think he in his own room.
Yeah, in it.
That boy would have a withdrawal.
That boy have 23 hours lockdown.
No bullshit.
That
23
boy
years,
paying
1
for
hour.
his son.
Yeah, for you to try to go out there and kill one of them boys in the jail, you know, don't throw it away.
I ain't
Unless you
gonna
got
lie.
life already.
That nigga Diddy, if he go to jail, he might fuck around and take over that bitch because he
Know what
got
I'm
so much
saying?
money.
Like-
Shit.
If I'm an inmate,
Y'all
I'm
think
gonna be like,
that when they stabbed Tory Lanez, it had to do with something with money? You think?
Who's right? Who's not?
When a nigga stabbed Tory Lanez, you think he denied him bread? That's why he stabbed him?
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility. I think somebody might have
It
paid
gotta
for
be
this
some
dude.
kind of possibility.
Yeah, I feel like nigga put money on
Cause
their
why
kids.
else just say
Yeah.
this? Oh, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna stab that nigga tomorrow.
It's cause
It could be anything.
more information coming out about that case. They trying to cover it up.
How y'all feel about that DDG and Haley shit?
Man, DDG innocent.
I think he innocent.
That girl
but
crazy.
I don't think
Hey.
he like innocent to the point where he just ain't.
He
Hey,
doesn't
he
look
does
like a
it.
nigga that put his hands on females.
Yeah, I
He
don't-
just
I
doesn't.
you can't.
I
You
don't
can be
think he
No,
shit.
is.
now you can be verbally abusive.
Right.
None of
But
that
that girl, she was mentally.
I think she's
Man, both of them.
No, that girl said,
Oh,
"Nah, she
no,
could
no,
go
no.
kill me for my baby." Now,
Yeah,
mother
like
no more.
all them messages and shit talking about some, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, the baby ain't gonna be here to see you.
Nah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
now
what
she
the
crazy,
This
but
my
I don't
thing,
think they
This is
innocent.
my thing.
But
They
now
didn't-
one of them innocent.
What about the messages he sent?
Know what I'm saying?
They don't show
They don't show
both
his.
views of it. It's just
I
Look
mean,
at-
Okay,
no,
you gotta think about it though. She has to submit that as her side
right.
of evidence.
She
So if there's no messages of him saying crazy shit, that means she ain't got none.
Right, cause she put them straight out first.
I don't know. Maybe she don't want to necessarily put out his personal mental. I don't know.
Cause she already.
Why go all the way then if you don't want to put that out?
Yeah, like I feel
Why
like
even do it in there
She
at all?
out there bad already.
And then he
No, I
said it
agree.
himself that he was trying to protect that image from
Right.
The main love is son. That's all that should matter.
Alright, cause look, he went a long time without dropping no evidence. He let that shit marinate. I give him that. Nah, that's a man.
I mean, in a situation like that, you really won't ever know. She just wanted the restraining order, and so she submitted evidence.
Yeah, that's all she wanted.
Whatever. So I feel like if she wanted to do more damage, I mean, she probably could have.
She definitely could have.
But I mean, if that's the case, then it's almost like if you want. Okay, so she said that she put a restraining order on him because he used to show up to the house trying to, see Halo and shit like that. But my thing is, why he got to do that if you allow him to see his child?
But to be popping up in her actual house and taking pictures of her bed and sending it to her tonsil, so this what you been doing is crazy.
Wait, that what it did?
Yeah.
Restraining order.
He not innocent. She not innocent. Like,
Yeah, I
you don't
know
really
that.
know
That's
what's going on.
Nobody innocent.
All you know is what they showing you for real. But
Yeah.
you don't know if DDG verbally abused her, manipulative. You don't really know none of all this. All you see is Haley cutting stuff and fighting and breaking it.
Oh, girl said she almost to be over.
What are you talking about?
She might pull up. I don't know why she telling me that.
Shit, that's about 45 minutes out of the week.
We all night flight in here.
I don't know about all that.
Huh?
I don't know. All night flight. I'm going in
The whole is mine.
What kind of song was that?
You know what, Brown Sugar?
Only brown sugar I know is by D'Angelo.
Man, Brown Sugar with those
He
girls
looked like
off of
D'Angelo.
Love Basketball and
Just kidding.
You talking about a movie?
yeah, Brown Sugar. That's when they was in the studio. That boy made that song.
All right, back to the. I want to say something before we get back to the topic. Why, if you look over the internet and you just you know how you just get updates on the internet, what's the newest thing? What has happened to Shannon Sharp? I haven't heard anything about that.
Man, that nigga fucked up.
I haven't heard anything new about the shit.
I don't know
That
what
nigga
the
just
fuck.
going on with his life. What happened?
They dropped Shannon stuff. Had to be.
Had to be.
Man,
I don't
you
think
see,
They had to settle. They had to settle or something because I haven't heard anything about it. And I talked about this already.
They definitely ain't get that 50.
man, you seen that clip where that nigga was on the fucking podcast and somebody in the background said something. Nigga said, "Shut the fuck
I saw that shit.
Yeah, look down for
I saw that shit. Yeah, I saw that.
up." He tripping.
I
That
saw
man
that.
about it. It's a meme now.
That was him and Ocho Cinco. They got a little thing they do. And that was him and Ocho Cinco talking, and he was like, he heard me. Like, turn to the left.
They definitely ain't get that 50.
He flashed out bad. Hell nah.
But she wanted what, 50 or 40? One of the two.
50 million.
She ain't get that.
She ain't even get 10 million, I don't think.
15.
I don't think she got 10, to be honest.
They probably
But
paid
it's consensual.
They dead the shit.
Yeah, they probably threw that shit on the
They dead the shit. I don't hear anything about it anymore.
It was
Anything.
It was consensual. You can't really slam Shannon.
Hey, now what about your boy, Antonio Brown?
Oh, I ain't getting nothing about
I
that.
ain't
That
never.
boy got attempted murder charge.
Damn.
Yeah, he in a club in Florida, put a gun from my shot the gun in niggas, and the police on the lookout for
He
him.
gonna get out.
Yeah, he probably
He got bread.
Attempted murder and you Antonio Brown, all you gotta do is pay 500. They gonna let you go.
Probably a little bit more than that.
That boy a lot more than that.
Chris Brown paid $6.7 million to get out.
That's
Chris
Brown though.
They know his pockets.
That's a lot of bread though, D.
Wait, hold on.
I only
He
think
he actually paid 6.7.
Yeah, he hit a nigga upside the head with a bottle or some shit like
And he
that.
paid 6.
That nigga always hits
I
money
would've
on
went
the
deep,
bar.
He paid $6.7 million to get out of jail in Europe.
Oh,
Man, that nigga Lil Durk off of $4.5 million. They
They won't let him
hide that
They
nigga.
just
They
climbed
ain't
that boy
letting
shit.
that boy out. They ain't letting him out.
Boy,
Damn, Dirk, you.
that nigga, they said that nigga a menace to society.
He a kingpin. Think about it.
That boy really is.
Think about all the niggas he got behind him.
That boy's a
He can make them niggas do whatever he want.
Guns fire.
That's still a menace. 200 niggas and shit. Just like baby,
All right,
baby
back to the topic, dating in 2025. Okay, do y'all think that social media has an impact on dating?
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
It gives a false reality.
You get on that bit and they taking their girl to Hawaii or she taking her
Cancun.
dude to Puerto Rico or
Now your girl come over to your
Your girl looking at you like sideways, like, so what you do for me? Like,
Look, like that shit, I just looked at my nigga inside.
I just looked at my
Hey, I be feeling down, nigga.
The real shit, I was like,
the whole time this man
damn,
just
bro.
fed you, washed your clothes, washed
You
your
don't
shoes.
know, y'all usually at that whole time you cheating on her.
Exactly.
You trying to live beyond your means. Come on.
Hey, with the cheating shit, like, is it more cheating now or was it more cheating then?
No, it's
I
cheating.
think
Do y'all think the cheating shit is still equal or is it
Yeah,
more?
bro.
I think they
It's
cheat
still
more.
Who cheats more, men or women?
Man,
Oh,
It's both.
I think I was reading something. No, I was watching a movie or something. I was doing something. And they was basically like, a woman back in the day and her man used to cheat. Some women just had to suck it up sometime because like, man, I can't use the word. I can't find
I know
the
what you're
word.
trying to say.
I mean, yeah, times are different back
times
then.
different. So I'm gonna say now they cheat way more, but a
We gonna
woman
get
might
that
cheat
more.
back to get her get back for sure, but she probably won't never leave.
I think that women are more smoother with cheating. They get away with more, I think.
Fucking right. I don't say get away with it, but
They more
Sweet.
cleaner. We more slappier with ours. Like
I was watching last night a movie called Plug Love. Never watched it today, but people always talk about Plug Love. Basically, her man is
I think I saw that.
a rich man, but all the hoes, they be texting her phone, and she tell him like, oh, you got a good wife at home. Why you keep doing this to me? Woo woo. So she go mess with a dude she didn't even know she end up messing with, and he got himself killed because she's still with the rich man, and he is that man's a drug. He get his stuff from him.
He a D-boy.
Yeah, he a D-boy, but she ain't know that they knew each other. So he was like, man. No, he was like, man, I met a lady. She my queen. I love her. He was like, you got these hoes. I know you got a lady. Next thing you know, they pulled up somewhere. He was like, man, I've been missing out. Actually, I just took my lady somewhere, and the girl walked out of the nail shop or whatever, and they see face to face. I said, Lord. She felt so bad. And the whole fucking time, he cheated with everybody in her hair salon, and she owned it.
How y'all feel about monogamy versus polygamy?
I feel like people are not going to accept the polygamy, but there's actually stories in the Bible where guys had multiple wives.
Someone Samson.
Nah, Samson, that was.
Think about Abraham. Think about Abraham. How many wives did Abraham have?
You think about Samson? Like
No, that was Solomon.
Abraham had hella wives too, man.
Say it again.
He had 672 wives.
Yeah, he had a lot of wives.
How in the hell did you have that many?
Think about it. Every man back in the day had hella wives. Why are they going to do one wife now?
They don't.
Because look, I'm gonna say this. Even though it's in the Bible just shows us that God can work through anybody. So when you're really trying to have God move through your life, you have to be able to control yourself as a man and say, I'm going to dedicate myself to this one woman, and we are going to become married.
And that's what marriage is.
Exactly. So it's really all about self-control, and like you say, pick up your cross and follow me. So you got to remove yourself from the world, because the world will convince you like, oh yeah, man, we men. Testosterone high, we can have babies.
That's what they got.
Like we can have babies with as many women as we want. But
all right, I like what you're saying, and I'm gonna say one thing right quick.
Lord forgive me.
I'm gonna say one hot thing. Y'all ready?
Yeah, like you.
All right. Do anybody notice the fact that there's more women in the world than men? Does anybody know that? So when they say that every person can find someone for them, it's impossible. It's humanly impossible for every single person in the world to find a person for them. Am I right?
I think you're wrong.
I mean, I think some people are NPCs. I ain't gonna lie. Like they not gonna be with anybody because they're not even really. They don't have a real role on the earth. They just here to take up space. But I don't know. That's just me.
I like what you're saying because that's like when you say shit like that, I think about the dudes that's just so scared to talk to a female. They can't even think about ever waking up and talking to a girl. There's men like that now that can't even sit there and say, I'm going to call this girl, or I'm going to go text her, or I'm going to go meet a girl at a Subway or some shit.
It's like back
man, they got plenty of men that can't even talk to a woman, bro.
It's like back in the day when humans were still moving in tribes and moving, like living as nomads and shit. The only niggas that was having babies and carrying on their lineage
was the leader.
Strong men. Exactly.
The strong niggas are the leader.
Oh my God, like how
the weak man got no pussy. Excuse my language.
Think Like a Man started off so crazy with the. I forgot how he did in the beginning of the movie when he had to do something with a beast. And I mean, y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all watch Think Like a Man, the first one.
I remember it though.
I don't remember
Yeah, the animated part. And then he had to kill something. And then basically, like you said, he was a strong man. It was like they feel like once you get to a certain age and you strong, you prove yourself you a man. So now you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
But then also a strong man naturally attracts many women. So it's more women on the planet, but majority of women want 1 to 10%. Yeah,
10%. They say it's like 10%. So the guys that's outside of that 10% are lucky, right?
I would say they're unlucky.
That means you got your playing field, you small.
Yeah, and I like what y'all said there, because when you say unlucky, that means 9 times out of 10 she chose a man that she wasn't really into. And everybody knows for a relationship to really work, the woman has to be more into the man. Let's be real. Because if you more into that girl, I can name a couple of situations where she's abusing that man and using him for everything he got, and he don't even see it.
I don't agree.
And we can't save him.
I mean, if your man is more into you than you are him, it's gonna come a point to where you're gonna get tired of him. Like you're gonna get bored of him. Like it's plenty of women that's in relationships where they are secure, the man take care of everything, but they feel like he's not good enough, or he's not this, he don't bring excitement into my life. So now they go looking for excitement in somebody else. Like that's just how it is. Like
man, they say women control relationships because one day she could feel like she love you, and then wake up the next day, and then she feel like she don't love you. You fuck.
Yeah, you know why? You know why that's true? Because if you look up the statistics, divorce rates are all majority women due to divorce.
Yeah.
And I love Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. to the King.
I don't think that's true.
And Kevin Samuels, that is true. That's fact. That's on paper.
more
Kevin Samuels said that shit.
than men.
Maybe that. Maybe I feel like men is correct, but I feel like the other stuff wasn't correct.
What other stuff?
Speak your mind. We always speaking our mind. Speak.
I mean, y'all basically saying a woman gonna get bored with a person, leave that person and go be with somebody else. Not every woman is like that.
No, we're not saying
that's true.
We're not saying every woman is like that though. We're not saying every.
You say a woman who men love them more than they love their men.
Yeah, you said that's the only way a relationship works. You said that.
No, I ain't say that.
So he ain't say that's the only way it
works. If we
works.
want to be real, it's both ways too though.
Y'all both gotta be into each other.
But I'm just saying, your woman gotta love you just a little bit more.
No,
y'all got to both.
I like how y'all said it works.
A dude can get.
I got bored of
his
females.
girl, and then he'll go start tricking on something young.
In order for y'all to be both into each other, don't y'all gotta benefit from each other? Answer that.
I mean,
the
woman
what
gonna
ways?
benefit more from the man than the man gonna benefit from
Financially?
Not all the time though. That's what I'm saying.
You saying that, but that's the exception. Majority of relationships with a man is the provider. I ain't gonna say he the prize and all that shit, but if you think about it like this, if you living your whole life to find a man that's gonna make sure you ain't gotta never work again, you ain't gotta never pay bills, you buy whatever you want, take you out, you can travel, this, that, and the third, then technically isn't he the prize? When only thing he get from you is access to sex and you cooking and cleaning. When he can pay people to do all that.
But it's crazy because
I wish Ugly Money was here.
If the other way around, the man will get jealous of the woman. The man will feel like he not a man no more.
Yeah, because it's in the man's nature to be a provider.
So a woman can't be a provider?
No. Well, ain't no woman that's gonna want to provide.
Yeah, if she in a gay
relationship.
What Kim said? Can't raise no man.
Hey, and like I said, a woman can be a provider if she's in a lesbian relationship.
Well, that's true.
She can be a provider. And my thing is, I want to ask a crazy question right quick. Besides the point, when two lesbians are in a relationship, is there one that does 100%? Are they just like men, or do they do 50-50? Because they both girls at the end of the day.
It's like this.
This is a good question. I've been wanting to know this question. I've been wanting to know the answer to this.
Niggas gotta be quiet.
Alright, we quiet. Come on.
How I feel about it? You talking about relationship-wise?
Yeah.
Relationship-wise, I'm not gonna get in a relationship with you. I probably won't invite you if you prove to me that you can't even handle 50-50. If you don't bring nothing to the table, why do I need to be with you? Because everybody not gonna be 100% all the time. Yes, and sometimes it might be 75-25, 100-0. But it's gonna be my days where I'll be like, well, damn, when you got my back like I got yours, I probably ain't got it like that. I probably do, but look, that's why I'm like, if I ever was to get married for real, we gotta have separate accounts, baby. Ain't no joint account. Can't have joint accounts.
I mean, I feel
Why
that.
you can't have joint accounts and y'all both add to those accounts?
No.
Oh, busy.
No.
I mean, it's like a personal preference.
It's a personal preference because
She's saying,
business
based
gonna
off
be
what
like.
she's saying.
Well, go ahead, what Paul said.
No, I ain't say nothing.
You talking about you?
Oh,
I ain't say shit. Go ahead.
I thought Paul said something. But I just want to make her feel like, oh, since I got this amount of money and she got this amount of money, oh, why am I not giving her allowance or something? Cause quote unquote, if I play in the male role, I'm supposed to make more money than her, or I'm supposed to provide more than her. Baby, we are both women. Whatever I could do, you could do. Same for a man and a woman. Whatever she could do, he could do. It's just that what the Bible said, he's supposed to provide. He's supposed to protect. I don't know how it would go if I would say I feel like a woman can provide and protect even when she's with a man. But I feel like two women are more vulnerable with each other than a man and a woman is more vulnerable within each other. So he probably ain't gonna let that, oh, she do 100 and he do 0 or 75, 25. He's like, damn, I don't feel like a man if I can't provide for a bride.
So you saying it's not the same?
It's not.
It's not. It'll never be the same. But since I'll be like, oh, I take the more dominant role, they gonna look at me as if some of them don't, some of them do. It ain't even our man. Like, since I want to be more masculine than them.
Was it more that did or didn't? In your experience,
Say it one time.
was it more that expected you to take the top role, or was it less that expected you to take the top
I'm
role?
gonna keep it. I think it's about equal because I done met. I done dealt with people with kids, and when you're dealing with somebody with a kid, they expect you like at some point, what can you do for me and my child? Or I done met people that be like, man, we equal. We're two women. I feel we can do for each other. Like, it don't matter what it is. And I respect them type of things. But also, I don't have a problem with that, but we have to be at a certain point in this relationship for me to accept certain things. When we dating, I don't have a problem. Like, I'll take you out.
And then you take me out.
And you take me out. Simple as that. But if I feel like I'm taking you out more than you taking me out, hold on. Who more into it, me or you? So that's when I have to, I say how I feel, and I'm going to speak my mind. Like,
A lot of
what is
people
this
don't do
going
that.
on?
Well, see, yeah, y'all can do that. Us, we gonna get called sassy and all that other crazy.
You got more flexibility.
Hey, tell me about this sassy shit. Where the fuck that came from?
This
This old sassy ass shit they come on, nigga. Oh, he's so sassy. He's
Sassy
sassy.
came from when dudes actually start saying how they feel.
Yeah, that's right.
When they actually start letting you know what the business is. Oh, that's me.
Oh,
It was
I'm
like
talking about the
letting you know what the business is. It was like, oh, this nigga think he.
Yeah,
Hey.
when men stop letting everything go, that's what they call
Let
it.
everything
The-
slide.
One of the first pioneers to bring it to the new age internet, I'm gonna go ahead and say his name, Aaron the Plumber. They called him sassy. He was on that bitch. Ooh, Queen, you not even qualified.
Right?
But
Stand on
that is-
He
business.
stand on
It's
business,
not sassy.
but he stood on business though.
What about?
Well, hey,
It's the way
it was.
you said. It's the way you
Dude,
said
he
it.
having these little.
If you seen that exact interview, he was like doing his hands just like that. He would be.
Comments,
But
that's
it don't
sassy.
mean
So you think Aaron was sassy?
It was sassy like
Okay.
Man, it's the way you said it, man. That's how I feel like it's the way
all you
said
had to do is be like, no queen,
You
is
like-
good.
like,
It
no
would have hit the
queen.
same way.
No queen. No
But he
not
can't-
And he never knew in his head that that would go create endless content.
I think he did though.
You think he
That's why
did? I don't think he did. I don't think he
That's what
knew.
told.
I don't think he knew that that was gonna create content and make him famous. Like he's literally famous
Oh,
off of that pop balloon.
While he was on the show with nothing but gay men, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
I just remember that reality show.
That reality, he was on the show.
Oh, you talking about the one where he fought dude?
Man.
He did now. You talking about dude?
Oh,
Dude beat his
did.
ass. Yeah, the nigga he
Ain't
fought.
nothing but-
Yeah, he got shot.
Different.
The nigga he got.
Dudes, I ain't gonna lie.
No, they had gay niggas on that, just like the reality show she used to watch. What's the name of that show you used to watch, babe? They had gay niggas on there. The strong ass gay nigga. What the fuck his name was, babe?
He wasn't. First off,
You know what I'm talking
the
about?
one with
Big nigga.
Erica Mena.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
or
that's
some
the one.
shit.
That's the first one he
You
was
talking about
on.
that dude Hal Jonathan?
He was a strong ass nigga, but
You
gay.
talking about two different shows, honey?
Oh, that's not the same.
Yeah, it's
No.
two different shows. The one he was on with the Erica girl, I don't think
That's when he got.
No, yeah, that was trying to get.
Dreads.
They was trying to get with Erica or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he had a fight with dude with the dreads. Yeah, he did now.
Now the other gay, now I know what you talking about the gay one with the girl came to do what? I ain't gonna say girl. Do
Yeah.
That nigga was like, be yourself or something.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga beat the shit out of something.
Yeah, I seen that.
That nigga started training for a fight or some shit.
That bitch big, bro.
But yeah, he did come off sassy bad, I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, they got another nigga on Pop the Balloon, and they say he had came off sassy, but they try to blame it on Short. They say it was Short syndrome. That's why he act like that.
Oh, me
What
and
y'all
Short ain't got
what
nothing
y'all
to
think about
say.
that? What y'all think about that?
I feel like men are scarred at this point. You can't do nothing.
Man,
Say
they had
nothing.
one
Can't say
nigga.
or do nothing.
They had
Oh,
one
they
nigga
ain't
with
shit.
this,
So they gonna automatically go to your default. Cause like, check this out. If you talk to a girl nowadays, right, and you go over there, everything you got is on point, and you done came at her with all facts and on point shit, right? Say y'all arguing on the internet and everybody looking at it, right?
You sassy.
What's the first thing she gonna say?
You sassy. Why
You
you
gay.
arguing with a female?
You gay or some shit like that. She gonna
Yeah.
use that's the instant default fucking insult that a woman will use on a man. Oh, you gay.
but then turn around and say they support.
But why would I want you or if I'm gay?
Cause the tactic that they use.
Like, I don't get it.
They
Like,
know that you ain't finna go against all of us on the internet. They know damn well you ain't finna do that.
I feel like a lot of women try to play with men about their sexuality or
Emasculating?
that.
so that's why they result to the gay comment.
A lot of women do that,
They
yeah.
try to emasculate.
They use that like it's a mechanism to, I don't know.
And they think it'll hurt somebody that call them gay.
Huh?
They think that it'll hurt a man that call them gay. Like,
I mean, they do hurt a man to call them gay.
They do.
Man,
That's
look,
the number one thing
I
to
would-
get to a
man, I would-
man.
but if you know you're not gay, why would it hurt you though?
Exactly.
Cause like I
That's
don't
a
want
public
that.
idea.
Bro,
But
I
that's
don't
a
want that to
public
be
thing.
out
You
though.
feel what I'm saying?
I
It's a
don't want
public
that to be a
thing
thought.
where a person playing on your top about your sexuality.
It's like when a motherfucker
And I
put you on
can't
the
fight you
page
because you're a
talking
girl,
about you
so
gay.
I'm gonna-
Right.
And that shit gonna have you hot.
And
Like,
people gon' believe that shit
Real
with no
shit.
facts.
Especially somebody put you out there like,
Hey,
man.
that's the new thing about the internet now. Like, people could just say anything about you and people will start believing that shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you on the 50.
Like, it's so many niggas
You
that they
let it
say
ride.
was gay out there.
And you defend him like, why you so mad about it?
Yeah, why you so pressed? And then
You don't think that unlucky real because they ain't
That's like
saying
somebody trying to tell you lying. Hey, I know I'm not fucking lying. I'm gonna get mad because you're trying to call me a liar.
Well, if you wasn't lying, you'd be mad.
And dumbass.
So what's worse, being called a liar or being called gay? As a man, you think?
Being
Being
called
called
gay.
gay.
Cause you feel my
Because
sexuality.
everybody could be a liar. I mean, it ain't nothing to
Some
be a
people
liar.
stand strong on that. They really hate being called a liar.
That be the main
some
ones that
people
be
really hate
liars,
that.
though.
Yeah.
Some people really hate that shit though.
Bro,
That's
I
because
used
they
to
don't
fuck with a
understand.
girl, bro. I'm talking about you could tell her the fucking sky is blue, and she'll be like, I think you lying. I think the sky is red. But then
Was she one of those spiritual type females?
Nah, she was more like
Zodiac
lost.
signs and shit like that.
Crystals and shit.
She was raised up in the church, but she ain't really believe type of shit. But she was into like spiritual shit. But nigga, she'll be like, you would tell her the sky is blue, she'd be like, no, I think the sky is red, and that's my opinion. Knowing that
She one of them.
Yeah, like
She
knowing
one
the
of
sky is
them.
blue, but she just wanna be
Yeah,
the
you
type
can't
of
change their
person.
opinions. You can't change their opinions. What they think is reality to them.
You don't want that shit.
I know Paris wouldn't know Paris.
That's some of the worst females to deal with. Real talk, I've dealt with it.
And then she was one of them ones where she feel like all men are liars.
Ah.
So no matter what you say, like she think you lying.
So why even deal with men at that point?
Exactly. You
Like,
might as well be
you might
gay.
want to get you a girl.
Shit.
I got a question. So, if a girl come from saying she been abused, but you like it's kind of fucked up to say you be like, man, I see why niggas used to slap the fuck out you and beat on you type shit, cause you say wild shit. You get a nigga, you provoke a nigga to the point where it's like, you gonna stop playing with me, and you gonna stop playing with me right now. And you gonna get in my face, you gonna
That's
do
when
all
you
this
supposed
extra
to hop in
stuff.
that car and take you a ride, get away from her.
And guess what? When you go back, you gonna still get the same.
Yeah, when you go back, your shit gonna be outside, your car gonna be scratched off.
Oh, well, no.
She
man,
gonna
this
damage
my house,
something.
honestly.
She gonna try to make you mad. She gonna try to make you hit her.
Well, you gotta go.
It's really
Some
my house.
of them girls, they try to make you hit them.
Yeah, they really want to react.
Wanna
to
look
it.
at they
And then they play victim, they get that
they
reaction.
play victim.
If they get that reaction.
But now I see why they beat your ass. But that's a what's the word?
You ain't finna
Not a
say shit.
manipulator, but I don't know what that is.
Rape baiter.
I mean,
Nigga said rage, baby.
That's some new shit, raised bait.
I I can't think of the word I'm trying to.
I know what you're talking about.
Like a gaslighter.
Yeah, but a gaslight. Yeah.
That be the
Hey,
No,
with this new age of women, right? They all want to be a boss, self-made female rapper, OnlyFans, and every female want to do some shit where it look like they just so on top of the world. But at the end of the day, we all know that a woman will submit to a man and is supposed to submit to a man, right?
Yeah.
But the new wave of women, they portraying it like they don't want to submit at all, but they still want to find a good man.
You know why?
They don't want to cook. They don't want to do no cleaning. They don't want to do no type of shit that
They're not
involves
vulnerable no more.
some kind of housewife type activities. They just want to be outside just like the nigga outside. Do you think women are tired of men being outside and they inside? Y'all think that's the change? That's why it's a big change going on, because women, every day you see a man outside. I'm with my homeboys right now. But a woman at home with the kids and clean the house and cook the food. But the nigga outside. Now, I think the females want to be just as much outside as the men, but they still want a relationship too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at that though, low key.
Yeah,
you can't be mad at that. You really can't.
You gotta respect it.
You gotta respect
like,
it.
You think
they
so?
got feelings too, like.
And that's where your trust come in at. You let that girl go out and you gotta trust her to do the right thing.
You coming back home
Now, if she break the
To-
trust,
to whoever. She weak.
but you just can't not let her go nowhere.
No, yeah. I would never do
But
that.
but if you insecure yourself, ooh, you gonna have a bad night every time
Boy, as
she
soon as
go.
she leave the door.
I'm talking about because you gotta let her be comfortable with what she wearing. You can't be like, oh, don't wear that. Ooh, she might have a little booty short.
Nah. She
Ooh.
respects
It's
not
respect,
putting
yeah, it's
no shit on
respect,
like
it's
that.
Okay, I'm not talking about like booty shorts. I'm talking about little shorts like this, and she got a little crop top on with a jacket.
Revealing shit.
With a little jacket.
I know.
But that's she
Too
be
revealing.
comfortable.
Too revealing.
That's too revealing with a little crop and a
Cause see,
jacket.
look, women be like, I'm not gonna let no nigga police what I'm wearing, but if you respect your nigga, it's certain shit. It's like if I respect you as my woman, I'm not gonna go out not wearing no fucking boxers, have my fucking dick slaying everywhere, everybody looking at my
That's
shit.
right.
Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, like you gotta
Don't go
respect
outside with
your
with
man.
the bottom of your ass cheek showing us some shorts.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
I can't say too
Or
much.
if you on the beach
I be
somewhere,
wearing
you got
stuff
that
like
fishnet shit on with the tape on your nipples,
I
it's the
feel-
same shit.
That's crazy.
Nah,
Right?
that's crazy. That's revealing.
I'll
I'll be
But I'm
wearing
talking
short
shorts and stuff like that. But I make sure before I buy stuff, I show it to him first.
Nah, he agrees.
And so
Nah,
he's
yeah,
a
that's
boy.
what- yeah,
And that's
yeah,
what I'm
bro.
getting at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. He's not
Like, he was like,
insecure.
oh, with.
He's not
Man.
insecure about it. But I say let her just be comfortable. I'm not comfortable to the point where she really ain't got no drawers on outside. She went outside with a sundress on, booty shaking everywhere, titties hanging. You see
Yeah,
one
'cause
titty
you're a
popping out.
reflection. You're a reflection of me when you go
Yeah,
outside.
exactly. So
If I let my girl go outside and somebody that know me see you,
you would rather
Nah,
go
it's like,
outside
nah.
looking flashy,
They
looking
gonna
good,
feel like,
but when she
damn,
choose
nigga,
to go outside,
nigga,
you
let
want her to
everything
look like
go down.
you want her to look like a little rag doll, cause you don't like what she got on.
You better go out there with some bell bottom, long sleeve shirt.
Oh no, hell
That
no,
nigga
cause
say
it's hot as
bell
hell.
bottom.
If she go to the club, she gonna pass
You gonna
out.
still
She
be
gonna-
fly.
Long sleeve shirt, dick in the summer?
Look, she gotta go to the club with a milkmaid dress. Fuck
Oh
all that.
Lord,
Oh, yeah.
hey, look, she might as well put the thing around her head so
I
nobody can
ain't
see her
letting you
head.
go
Nothing
on
but her
those
ass.
cities, though. I'm sorry. I just can't let that. Call it what you want, insecure.
That's why you got to
Like
when
that.
you like
Going
her,
over
huh?
Hey, that's crazy.
That's
And you
what you like
probably
her.
see her,
You
and that's what
approach
you
No,
like.
now that's the thing. Now, if
You
you
approach
approach
her
her with
in the
that,
same outfit
then you
on,
can't change her.
you can't get mad.
But if I ain't approaching
Yeah, I
her
saw
with
something
that,
like that the other day.
then
Well, a
don't
girl
say
was
that
like,
now.
oh, you met me like this.
Yeah, I'm
So
saying
why are you mad now?
If you marry her, then you
That's what
should
the
respect
female
that
said.
shit.
She said, you met me like that. You approached me with my ass out.
Nope.
So why I can't show no more
But
ass kisses now?
what if she got friends and shit, and her friends persuade her to do certain little shit now?
First off, if a woman is really like grown, your friends can't really tell you
Shit.
how to dress, and you be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I feel like at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be between you and your man. So his opinion is the only opinion that's supposed to matter. If he say don't wear that, don't wear that. If he say cool, that look good, go ahead and wear that, cool, whatever. But I don't feel like if your homegirl like, girl, he tripping, don't wear that. Wear this, that.
You right.
I
And
feel
the
like
whole time,
They
they
got
don't
some
have
girls
no
that
they
man.
don't be
Like,
having no man, or they just don't care about
Oh, they want
their
your
man's
man.
opinion.
and they want you to fuck up so they can get in there. What
I
y'all think about
I
that?
wouldn't go that far.
Okay, so since you the only, hold on, I
like-
got a question for B since B's the only woman or female on this couch. So, what is policing? Like, what's really policing?
What you mean? What is police?
Like, what can we tell you not to do and to do in your eyes? Like, as far as where you go, clothes, who you be around, who you hang around, what you do.
You can have an opinion.
That's the key word, opinion.
Opinion. I mean,
So you may say like you would take this word into accountability, but you're not my warden type shit. Like,
yeah, you're not. I'm
Some
not.
people
you're not
be
about
too
to just.
aggressive. Like some people.
That's why I asked. So, can I tell you not to go somewhere?
well, I thought she was like,
What's your reason? Like, what is your reason and why I can't go?
Okay,
I want to know a reason.
Yeah.
Most girls want to know why, and if you can't give a
A
valid reason, they about to do what they gonna do.
Exactly.
That's it.
She
If you can't give
what's
me,
the
if
reason
you
why you wanna go
can't,
there?
if you can't voice your opinion and really talk to me and tell
why
me
you want to go?
My reason can be
instead of
like,
being like,
alright,
I just
boom.
said so. Hell no.
My reason can be some shit like, I know the crowd. Like, I know the crowd that be there. I know the shit that people get into at the place that you're going.
Okay, that don't mean she
And I don't
gonna
want
get
to
into
But
it.
see,
involved
this
in that
shit
shit.
hit you with that shit.
You don't
like,
trust
well,
me?
I'm not gonna be on no shit like that. You can trust me, this, that, and the third. But then that's exactly how some shit ended up happening.
Exactly.
So it's like once you open that door up a little bit, that bitch gonna come straight through.
You ain't gonna never close it. Can't close it now.
I'm gonna say like this, cause I done done that where he be like, I don't think that's a good idea, and I go do it, and the next thing you know, some shit done occurred, and he be like, so what did we learn?
Yeah, it be like that.
And then it's just like,
I mean,
he's like,
some shit you gotta go up there and learn.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I knew not to do that.
he be like, so what did I say? Was I wrong or was I right? And I be like, you was right. You was right.
I got another topic to get. I got another topic to get on with this dating shit.
Uh-oh.
And like we learned from the big heads, every rich nigga won't wait
I don't know.
a young woman, right?
Oh.
So now they saying is that pedophilia for a 40-year-old man to want a 19-year-old girl?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
my
Nah. I'm not gonna.
That's
say
the new
pedophilia.
age shit. I mean, it ain't. It's not new. It's not new, but it's been going up. All right, so check this out. You say
Like,
predator
I
what?
understand that.
Hey, you say listen. You say predator what? When it's a black man or when it's a white man? White men been doing it way before us.
Wait, you
So
said
A white man to do it,
hold
and
up.
the internet ain't gonna say shit. But a black man do it, they gonna chastise him and call him pedophile only.
You said age 19 to 40 dating?
Yeah.
That's
40-year-old man dating a
somebody
19.
that's younger than-
They're like Paul George dating Lily.
Oh,
I don't feel like that's
I would not like
pedophilia,
that.
though. Like,
That's
if
a
anything,
predator. That's why it's a predator.
yeah, if anything, I would say, okay, that's kind of predatory behavior. You trying to find a woman that you can have control over. But pedophilia is like
That's
40-year-old, he trying to fuck with a 12, 15-year-old. That's pedophilia.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, but why you think though in social media
Yeah,
and
that's what
the
I'm gonna say.
news,
It's legal.
when it's a white man that do it, they don't bring it up. But when it's a black man, it's all over the world, it's all over the news, it's all over Instagram. But when a white man do it, it's nothing. No, they don't say
No,
nothing.
that's a lot.
You can't
I mean,
That's a
control
lot.
that though.
They just got on.
I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
they slamming
They just
everybody.
got on a boy from Titanic as they young girl. What
Oh,
is it?
Leonardo
Leonardo.
DiCaprio?
They down his ass.
How long that lasted,
I
though?
ain't gonna lie.
A minute. That was when they go ass.
Yeah.
Cause he the
I
exact
don't think
example. That nigga like 40 and he always dating. Let's talk about Drake. Nigga, Drake do the same shit.
I can't tell you an age of a girl Drake dated. I can't.
That nigga, he always go after 19, 20, 18. Like, that nigga got a problem.
Why you think he do that though?
All the
Why?
rap niggas do that.
I say
Why? You
the
think
dude-
it's just?
I was just gonna say every
He
rapper.
a
You think it's just because the hottest females coming up? He just want to see with the rappers what they do is
No, they only got
every rapper want the newest hottest female coming up on the fans, Instagram.
They ain't gotta do that.
Why do you think so many rappers share baby mama? Think about that. Little babies share baby mamas with multiple rappers.
That's true.
They all got the same baby mama because they want the hottest female in that game. It's a badge, almost.
It is.
And it don't matter the age at that point. You feel me? I don't think that has nothing to do with the age. I think it has something to do with the status. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
With rappers, when they want the bitch with the most status now, and they all fighting for a future Drake, they all fucking the same bitches, bro. Chris Brown, all of them.
I feel like money cannot unlame a nigga.
Yeah.
So if he, like a
Yes.
nigga like Drake,
Yes,
he
yeah.
probably got hundreds of millions of dollars, but he probably really cannot sit down and really talk to a grown ass woman that got her own shit going and really be able to make her attracted to him. So he go after young girls.
Or he already know the bitches want the money, so why not get the young bitches?
They want the money too.
He already know every bitch that meet Drake want the fucking bread. Let's be for real. They want the money. So he already know. Why not deal with these young bitches instead of these old bitches?
So if that's true, right?
Excuse my language.
Why would you not want to go after a grown woman?
Because he doesn't want to settle. He doesn't want to settle.
That's how I said earlier.
That's a part of the problem.
He doesn't want to settle.
He's gonna take away the pretty boy, a man, to get with somebody that ain't on his level. So that makes him feel more up there.
Exactly. You 40 years old talking about you don't want
Drake ain't 40.
That nigga damn near
Damn
He
near.
36.
Damn.
Shit, that close enough.
Nigga, I'm 33. Fuck.
You close
like
to
35.
35.
Damn near.
35 up is 40.
Ain't no way he 36. Drake
He 36, I think, or 37.
Like 37 or 38.
I think 38.
36 or 30. He not 38.
He gotta be 38, bro.
He
And you still
38.
taking pictures like
he's
that.
38.
38.
They want to take it with pictures poking out his lip and shit.
Like you can't be pushing 40 talking about you don't want to settle down.
Alright,
Like that.
alright, hey, I'm gonna be quiet now. I ain't know. I thought it was like 36. My bad, Drizzy. I'm an avid Drizzy
That's
fan,
38 for
and I can say one thing about Drizzy: he never failed us with the music. I don't know about his personal life, but he ain't failed me with. He did fail me with the music, but he brought hot hits, and I can never forget those
So
hits.
his music excuses action?
No, of course not. But I just don't care about his personal life. I just care about the music.
And that's why Kendrick got on his
That's why Kendrick exposed his ass. That nigga done had the #1 song on the billboards for how long? That fucking song been out how long? That bitch still #1?
That bitch don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Drake. I listened to that bit like 2
It wasn't
times.
even, and that song, it wasn't even about the music. It was about the lyrics when he was saying, about the message he trying to let you know, like, this nigga Drake is real life a pedophile.
But then they also said that the label was using Kendrick to go after Drake because Drake was trying to get out of his deal. So it's
Why
like
did they
they got
try to
two sides to everything.
It's all kind of shit going on behind the scenes that we'll never know about.
Real shit.
As regular
And
people,
people saying
we'll never know.
how Kendrick was getting on Drake ass, but he be with Dr. Drake, who a known woman beater. So it was like,
They say he was beating on his wife.
exactly.
Yeah, he did say that.
You try to cancel, you can't cancel, bro.
I feel like none of them niggas.
I like what we talking about now. Do y'all think that it is different dating as a regular person and a famous person, celebrity?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course it is.
Or do you think that you should act a certain different way as a celebrity when it comes to dating?
I feel like you gotta be
You
more
need to be
guarded.
way more private.
Yeah, like you gotta
Way
be more
more
like.
private.
Cause anything you do, they gonna make the news. They gonna blow it up.
I feel like they got more to lose when they got money.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like that soccer player, I think. That he got married to the girl and she wanted to divorce. He knew she was gonna
He
divorce
put all
him.
the money in his
He
mama's
put
name.
all the money in his mama name.
Yeah.
So when they got divorced, she couldn't get a damn thing, and she felt played.
No,
Was that messy?
No, fuck, there's a black dude. I think.
Yeah, it was like an
No,
action or something.
no. It's what you got, a fighter?
Man, I don't
I can't
remember.
remember.
I just know.
I heard of that though, yeah.
I just know she feels
That's
something.
smart.
I know she.
So
feels
she ain't get a dime?
She ain't done everything in his mama name.
Everything he paid for was in his mama name.
Man, get
That
nothing.
nigga different.
Like this
Hey, that nigga different. I'll
He said he
say.
knew that they was gonna come, so that's what he did.
I ain't lie. If I get
That's
married and I
fire.
got money, you sign the prenup.
That's
if you ain't
different.
sign it, it's over with.
I mean, you off my money.
Y'all think Brittany really signed a
They got
prenup?
some guys ain't
What,
signed
Kevin
that
Gates?
prenup.
Yeah, what
But
can I
when
get?
Diddy said you ain't signed a prenup, I'm about to put you in, man.
Shit. Boy, that nigga Gates. They probably ain't even get
Some
married.
girls are
You think they not married?
I don't think so. I don't
Wait,
think
didn't they say they did get married?
Who?
I think they got
Gates
engaged or something.
and Brittany Renner.
They
Yeah.
not-
I don't
man,
know
that-
about
I think they whole thing is fake. I don't think they really like that.
I don't know nothing about them.
I'm gonna give it a bad.
They say it was practicing some type of semen retention or some shit.
Yeah.
You heard this shit?
Yeah, man, practicing all type of semen retention.
Type of celibacy or semen retention. Well, you don't fuck at all or bust no nuts.
She just know that her name out here for doing all type of crazy horrific shit, so
That shit
She gonna
revives
chill
her
out.
whole career.
you know what I'm
fucking with
saying? Yeah,
Gates
she gonna
shit.
chill out with Gates, cause she know Gates Muslim, so ain't nobody gonna talk about me since I done went Muslim and I'm with Gates and I ain't the same person, so that's why she did that, but Gates ain't crazy, come on, man. I don't think Gates married her, I ain't gonna lie. I think they were just fucking around for real, and trying to see, if they fuck with each other. I don't think Gates
I mean,
really
we can't call it
married.
fake. We can't call it real. Like I said, we would really never know.
Yeah.
And
We'll never know as regular people. We'll never know what the fuck going on behind the scenes. Just like with Diddy, man. How can we really know what's happening with Diddy? Yeah, they got all this different type of shit.
I think he was doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga just too. That nigga just.
The shit too
Hey,
crazy
the
to
signs was already up. That's how we as regular
like-
people could tell. Like Diddy was already doing weird shit. We been knew something was up.
Nigga, they been saying Diddy been doing weird shit to
Exactly. That's what I said in other podcasts. Like, why y'all ain't been bamming him up? Y'all been knew what the type of behavior he was on. Why? Why now?
They said he had shit on like federal agents, and that's why it took them so long to actually build a case on him because he had blackmailed against high-level individuals.
I believe it.
And they just couldn't.
Hey, you ever saw that movie Get Him to the Greek?
No, I don't think so.
So Diddy play in that movie, right? And this a little fat nigga. He the little side nigga for the singer. So he gotta follow him around, and you know he make sure the nigga don't get in trouble and shit or whatever. But the dude doing buku crazy shit. It got a little scene where Diddy was in the movie. Diddy was following after the nigga, like running after him. Oh, I'm about to get you. I'm about to get you. Whoop-de-whoop, following, running after a nigga. So even the movies knew how Diddy was. He portrayed himself in that movie. And they still ain't know.
Who's that? Who's not?
In that fucking movie, Diddy portrayed himself. He's chasing after a nigga like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. He running after a nigga in the movie. Come on now. Somehow he put it in the movie. He not even hiding himself. Diddy ain't hide himself. Diddy hide himself? Diddy did not hide himself. He showed you who the fuck he was.
That's like saying people go put shit in plain sight and you still overlook.
Plain sight. Diddy was in plain sight with this shit. Everybody in this room been knew how Diddy was. And we are various ages. We are different ages in this room.
That boy tried to put his hand right
And we
there.
all knew how Diddy was.
What you doing?
They just bamming this man up, and it's weird to me that they just bamming him up. That's the only weird thing to me.
I'm gonna give it a buzz.
Why y'all just bamming him up?
I feel like it's cause like they generation before us right here. You know, the generation before us, they was like they was letting shit slide for real. Just like with R. Kelly. They was letting R. Kelly do what he do. We know that next
So you think people knew about R. Kelly activity?
fucking right.
I think the parents was the ones that was giving their children, not the children, but like the 18-year-old
Selling them for money, you think?
Yeah, I think they was in that shit.
They was in cahoots.
Then that money ran out. So they start.
Hey, and I think that's the same thing that happened with Diddy. The money stopped. Diddy stopped paying the motherfuckers, and they say, well, we gotta expose them now.
Yeah,
He didn't want to come on. It's all about bread at the end of the day. The money stopped. That's when they try to blast you. Cause R. Kelly
How come so many people
sitting outside of a bitch high school waiting on her to come out of school.
Because they fed up with it now.
They say R. Kelly was waiting on the girl to come out of high school, bro. Then nobody knew that was R. Kelly outside parked on the side of the street waiting on the bitch to come out of high school.
That last generation didn't care.
That's fucking crazy to me.
That's like watching What's Love Gotta Do when Ike wanted Tina. He went to the house and got her. And he persuaded the mama, like, I'm gonna make her big. Like, she gonna be big, she sing good, she do whatever. And there you go, she went straight on with Ike. And Ike was the worst thing that ever happened to her whole
Beat
fucking
the
life.
fuck out of every episode.
Every fucking day, beating her ass.
Slapping around soon as she ain't sing a right note.
Bro, that shit.
Slap that shit.
Man, y'all see that scene? We said I used to beat on her when she was sad. I used to what's wrong with you?
No, he said he'd be like, Ann, what's wrong with you? She wouldn't even say nothing. He said I had to beat her basically to get her ass out of her. I'm like, damn,
That's probably why she sad. What the fuck?
What the fuck? You know she about to get beat.
How you beat me because I'm sad?
Right.
You just beating on me.
Hey.
That's how that boy felt.
Especially when she was in that bed. He said singing, they call it nut bush. She got in that bitch and whooped the shit out of her, boy. I said, damn.
Y'all think Michael Jackson daddy to beat him?
Fucking right.
Oh yeah.
Man, he beat all them motherfuckers. Built the ass.
Do y'all think that had something to do with the way Michael Jackson came out?
What you mean?
Almost like feminine with all the shit he do.
No, I heard.
Change his
They
color.
said MJ had like a real deep voice, but it was like a scary voice.
Even Chris Rock said the shit.
Yeah, that boy.
Not Chris Rock. I said Chris Rock. Chris Tucker.
That boy got a deep ass voice.
Man, you know they was.
So So
That's
why?
revenge.
So why he came out like that though?
So,
It
so
was
his
unique,
family
it was different.
friendly, more approachable. That shit more approachable.
They say MJ whooped the fuck out
Well, like
somebody.
that.
I
And
can't
Tupac,
remember.
they beat
It's-
the fuck out
it's-
of Tupac.
Yeah, I was a nigga on my shirt. Whooped the fuck out Tupac.
It's just like this. Y'all saying MJ was feeling, but Prince.
Prince was gay.
Prince.
No,
Prince had them hoes.
That
I think
mean what
Prince
they-
was flamboyant. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he was gay.
To this day, I can't tell you what the fuck Prince was.
That nigga was
I
dead.
can't-
Prince had them hoes.
Prince was winning shit with his ass off.
And them hoes loved him.
That don't mean nothing.
Them hoes loved him, bro.
That boy.
I think Prince was full gay.
Nah, he wasn't for it. He had hoes.
Wait, can we say that on Twitch? Is that TOS?
I don't know, man.
Oh man.
I didn't think about that. I don't think we can say that.
That is yours.
I don't think we can say
That
that.
boy might play. He
He
played
was
for both
happy.
teams.
He was real
Yeah,
happy.
he was real happy.
boy.
Now he was playing for both teams. That's what I feel like. He was for sure. What you know me that boy?
Man, he had so many hoes.
Bro, so he was playing for.
And then-
What if that was just a cover up though?
You know what I'm saying? He played for both teams.
And no, but it's like how
A man can't
even
play
his
both teams.
homeboys said that like
Once
they
he play
even
one
thought the
side,
same thing, but he had a lot of hoes. Like no matter what he did, how he dressed, no matter what he was gay. I mean not gay, he was straight. I'm trying to think about
The
Little
truth
Richard.
will come out.
I
The
really
truth
started thinking
will
about
come
Little
out.
Richard, bro, because Little Richard is happy. Is a happy man.
Yeah.
He's a happy man.
Tutti frutti.
Yeah, Tutti Frutti is rich.
Tutti frutti. Yeah, rich.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Prince is way more.
Tutti
I
Frutti.
was in sixth
Prince
grade.
way more describing than Little Richard. I think.
No, man, say Tutti. She probably
They both dressed the same though. I
That
say
nigga Tank.
They
That nigga
both-
Tank, he real happy. That nigga say,
Ah.
I don't think it's happy for another man to suck another man meat. Like,
Who said that shit?
Tank said that shit.
Say who?
He said there ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong if somebody, if another man do it to another man. It's not.
I know
it's not
Tank ain't say that, man.
I
Come
swear
on.
to
said
God,
it.
you
Oh, man,
video.
I told
Not
somebody-
Tank. Tank.
Video.
Tank.
When
Tank.
we
I seen it on.
fuck.
Yes, Tank. Big
When
Tank.
we fuck. Not Tank.
Oh,
No.
he wasn't talking about no woman. I can
Tank,
say
Tank.
yeah.
No,
Boy
it's
said
not
when
Tank. No.
Uh,
I'm with Tank.
Tank been gone, bro.
No.
Like
and guess what? I ain't heard nothing from him since.
You said Drake.
Nothing.
Man, they seen that nigga was on live one day and he was going through his camera roll and they had a video of a nigga sucking dick in that bitch.
Hey,
Who? Drake. That nigga was on live and it happened. Hey.
That boy cool did it.
I don't know, man. Hey, wait a
you
minute.
think everybody cool did it?
No Drake banter.
Man, all I know is Jay
Not everybody, but majority.
that
Even
nigga
actors.
Jay-Z is on the Epstein files. Goddamn it. We talking about Diddy. See, that shit is a distraction from Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is the real nigga they need to release.
'Cause he had a whole island.
Yeah, that nigga had a whole island.
And guess
I
what?
don't know what.
They've been talking about that. They ain't gonna never release that.
I
They say Donald Trump is on that island,
Yeah, they say
Obama.
Obama, Trump, Jay-Z, all kinds
They
of
say
famous
Jay-Z was in that
actors.
bitch a lot.
Yeah. That nigga had a whole island called
What happened to
Vita.
old girl with the talk show?
Who?
Ellen.
Oh, that's an evil bitch.
Yeah.
She a satanic motherfucker. She a evil satanic
They said
motherfucker.
she was on some shit.
That's crazy.
Y'all know who Basquiat is?
Mm-hmm.
He a famous painter. His whole thing is making satanic paintings. A child sacrifice and all this different type of shit. She was wearing a hoodie with one of his paintings on it. It was,
The basketball shit on that?
huh?
The basketball?
Yeah, with Basquiat paint on that bitch, and it was something dealing with sacrificing a child.
And she all she do is bring kids on her show.
And Ellen was doing it?
Oh yeah, she evil bitch.
That's why she, before Diddy even got in jail, shit started coming up. That girl took flight. She left this motherfucker.
She did?
Yeah, she gone. She still gone. Ain't nobody heard of
Majority of
that
the
name.
industry was involved with that.
Just like that Epstein Island.
Actors.
And that's why with what's her name?
Athletes.
Jaguar Wright.
Oh, she be exposed.
And guess what? They can't touch her. Cause they know. I promise you, if somebody touch her right now, everything she's saying, you already know.
So y'all think you should be telling the
Just
truth?
go. Just like that stuff nobody believe about that Jay-Z and Rihanna shit that they paying that show Chris
You just
Brown.
said,
I
hey, look,
just
you
told
just.
her about that.
I tried to tell them about that. They didn't believe it.
Man, okay, so they say the whole reason why Chris Brown put his hands on Rihanna is because
She gave him that shit.
yeah,
That was on
Jay-Z trafficked Rihanna from Barbados, wherever she's from, made her sign a record deal as a minor, and was having sex with her as a minor, but was also having sex with another woman and having sex with Beyonce. Gave it to Beyonce, gave it to Rihanna. Then Rihanna was fucking with Chris Brown when he was like 17, 18. Gave it to Chris Brown. Then Chris Brown found out and beat the fuck out of her.
I heard that.
This shit crazy.
And they bashed Chris Brown for years.
They still bashing him.
It's a joke for sure now.
No, it ain't no joke. They know that boy. He still sell those shoes.
Shit, you ain't lying.
Hey, but Chris Brown is a violent nigga. Let's all agree to that.
Oh yeah,
I think he is.
He is pretty violent.
You gotta think.
But that was one reasonable crash out moment right
He been
there.
in show business. He was little. Just like Justin Bieber, he's fucked up bad right now.
Oh, Justin Bieber fucked up
That
bad.
boy so fucked up right now, boy.
Y'all seen that Diddy had custody of Justin Bieber for like 2 days?
Yeah.
They probably did some crazy shit to that.
Hey, we was just watching the show where the nigga had got molested or whatever at the camp retreat, and then that ended up with him getting on drugs. They ain't just put that in no show. That's real life shit. That trauma caused you to go to drugs, and like you just feel free with the drugs. You don't feel the pain no more, and that's why you get addicted to the drugs. That shit real, man. Did it? Look, I fuck with your music, bro. I don't think you're getting out though.
I think they gonna get it in life.
It was like my 16th time talking about Diddy on my podcast.
I feel like
I don't think he's getting out of jail.
I say the world's so messed up, Diddy gonna get out.
You think so?
I'm gonna say the world's so messed up in the head, Diddy is gonna find a way out. It probably won't be this year, next year, but that boy is going to get out, and it's gonna be crazy.
If that nigga get out of jail, you just know the judicial system is fucked up. Cause this nigga got.
We already know the judicial system is fucked up. We already know it's fucked up because look at that. I looked at some shit that a cop killed black people and he got out. He free now. He didn't kill multiple black people. Like he didn't ran in their house. He broke in their house, they say, and killed them. And he's free now. But look at a black man that didn't even do a crime, and he just got out after 30 years of jail. They didn't give him no money, no bread, no nothing. They just put him into the world. What the fuck he supposed to do? But he didn't even do the crime, but he went to jail 30 years. He like 48 years old now, or 45, one of them, and he just got out. What the fuck he gonna do?
They say
That
30
nigga
years.
whole
He went to 30 years for not doing, he didn't even do the crime.
That
Black.
boy was in there at 15, 16.
He went to jail for a crime he didn't do. But a white man could get out of jail for some shit he really did do.
So face a nigga and still not go to jail.
I ain't trying to get canceled, but that's the facts though. That's just the reality.
And Louis said a whole lot of stuff, just holding the break.
Yeah, somebody gonna get
We'll get canceled, fuck it.
that nasty G word came out.
Oh, you can say gay. Why do you don't think you can say gay?
You gotta say homo?
I don't think you can say.
You can't say
You
it
can
on
say
G
gay.
word on Twitch.
On Twitch,
I
you
think
can't
that's-
say
Oh, I don't
that.
know about Twitch,
Can't
but
say
I know on
F word.
YouTube
Yeah, we ain't on it.
you can say gay. What's wrong with saying gay?
Oh,
We on Twitch. We not on YouTube.
That if you use that as a derogatory term.
Nah,
No,
we was
you
on
can't say
kid.
the word. Like you
They
can't
got an
say the
AI
word.
that comb through your shit. They hear certain keywords. They gon'
The F
Oh,
word.
I ain't
They
know
say
that.
the F word. And
You can't say that nowhere.
We didn't
But-
get all through this.
No, not that one.
The other.
the other
Maggie.
word.
Yeah, you can't say
Oh.
that.
You definitely can't say that. I know that for a fact.
Oh, I ain't know Twitch was like that.
Yeah, they strict. They
Yeah,
gonna have to take a
video,
whole
this
test.
whole hour we just did there. Take that down quick.
Real shit.
Hour and 38 minutes.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, get that out of there.
Down the drain.
Why they ain't shut it down then?
We still live,
You
ain't
ain't
upload
posted
yet.
See, Twitch don't post stuff after you do a live. It don't post it.
Yes, they do. They post the whole vibe, like the whole hour.
Yeah,
and
you gotta do
38
that. Like you gotta do that manually.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, as we streaming live, it ain't gonna save. That's why I'm recording it though to the computer though, as both. But it ain't gonna save to Twitch.
Well, hopefully.
Go in there and edit that out. Beep, 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 beep.
Boy, it's even worse on TikTok. I seen they had one nigga that was dressed. He be cosplaying Abraham Lincoln, and I'm talking about this nigga started. Somebody asked him, "What do you think about the stuff going on with UFOs and aliens?" That nigga said, "Me personally, I think the aliens." Boom, that nigga live got shut up immediately. Immediately. They ain't waste no time.
Yeah, she's not gonna play it.
They don't play that shit. But they just trying
So all TikTok wants you to do is dance and be stupid.
Yeah.
And put stupid ass videos on there dancing and twerking.
I don't want you to talk about no real deal stuff on that video.
No woke type
Especially
shit.
not nothing about no Asian blood.
Shit, Congress, they
They
got
don't even know they self. They don't know they self.
Hey, think about it, nigga. There's 7 planets around us, and they never visit the shit. Like,
Personally, I don't think aliens up there.
I don't think it's aliens, but there are planets out there, nigga. Like,
Yeah, they're definitely planets.
yeah, and
I think
these
the
planets are
aliens, they
uninhabitable
trying to make us
uninhabitable
believe.
by humans.
I think the aliens, they trying to make us believe in our fallen angels and demons. Because the Bible talks about all this. Everything we going through right now, the Bible has
It's been written in the Bible.
Yeah, 2,000 years ago. Like, and now when it's coming to play, people just act like the same thing that people not trying to discredit. They say, oh, Jesus is not real. He wasn't a real person. He didn't die on the cross. He wasn't resurrected. All the prophets, the Bible was written by man. But everything we living through right now is written in the Bible. The whole shit going on with Israel and Iran, all this shit is talked about in the Bible. There'll be rumors, there'll be wars and rumors of wars, but do not worry because all these things must come to pass. Like, it's in the Bible. You just gotta read the motherfucker. Like,
Yep.
But shit, I think.
You got more chance of a thought or a person reading the Bible. You got more chance of finding $1 million on the ground
Huh?
before they read the Bible. You got a better chance of finding $1 million on their ground right there before a person open up their Bible and
That's
read
crazy.
it.
Shit, I think the Antichrist.
I'd have read it twice. I'd have read the whole thing twice.
Shit, we live in the last days of the last days.
Back to dating.
Yeah, that shit gonna go
Back to dating, guys. In the Bible, right? Does the Bible really teach you how to date?
Yeah, low key.
How?
It teaches you to find a woman of what the word I'm looking for?
The woman of Christ.
Not a woman of Christ, but a woman of stature or some shit like that. Excuse my language.
Okay, I'll say this. If you live your life according to the Bible, you're going to find a woman that also lives her life in accordance with the Bible, and she will be a traditional woman who is looking for a man to be the leader, be the provider, and she's going to take the role of a traditional woman. So y'all not going to have no problems. Like, it ain't going to be no arguing, going back and forth, bumping heads, because she feel like she got to be masculine, and she only going to be feminine when she find a masculine man, because she knows as a woman in her nature is meant for her to submit to the man, and the man to be the leader.
That part.
So, I say yeah. Me personally, I'm just saying.
But like this, we know somebody right now. We ain't gonna say no names. But if you can't do your part,
Oh, I know who you talking about.
yeah, exactly. If you can't do your part, they gonna step in.
That's true though. I mean that's true, but that's just that he not living in the quarter with the Bible at all.
They both ain't that. This.
Well, both of
But,
them. Shit.
but man, I feel like you better live life to the fullest.
Facts.
Or life gonna live you. Then that probably ain't the right thing, but live your life to the fullest, man. Me personally, I say, well, I ain't gonna say this because I know a lot of people that actually live by the Bible and try to, but you already did things outside of that Bible. So it's still like, okay.
And that's why they say repent.
Mm-hmm.
You think all you have to do is repent one time, you think?
Oh nah.
No.
You got it's
You gotta
repentance
repent
is
for your
a lifelong
Many
process.
sins, a million sins.
It's not a good night.
You gonna have to repent. You gonna have to repent for literally every single last one.
And then you gotta repent and never do it again.
So the people that don't live by no type of Bible, that don't live by no spiritual nothing, people that don't think about that shit, you think dating ain't never gonna get good for them?
I wouldn't even say that.
See, okay, you gotta think about it like this. The devil will allow you to live a good life in his name so that you never get closer to God.
Yeah.
So they'll be blessed with all this money and all these girls and women and cars and clothes.
And think they living good.
Yeah, and think
but
they
have a
living
forever
good.
emptiness inside their heart and wonder why it's so empty.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that. Man, look, this the Life with P podcast, y'all. We try to give y'all good advice on how to date. Y'all can take it or leave it.
Do with it as you please.
Exactly. Do what you please with the information.
I ain't saying do what we say do, because it's your luck at the end of the
Exactly.
day.
Everybody is a different individual.
So we gave you some
But
tips.
at the end of the day, y'all,
But that's on you.
treat people how you want to be treated. Don't think you could dog somebody and they ain't gonna come back and karma gonna bust you up and dog you. Don't try to dog a person and think that you ain't gonna get it back.
What you leaving me for?
Everything that you do will come back to you.
I'm a
And this
time.
the Life With Podcast, y'all. We out of here, man. Like, subscribe to the page. Go follow all my people. You heard me. Life With Podcast.
Don't be like him.